It is time.
Yeah.
Yay!
Dude, you already got Cat Same like chanting in the chat, just bird the
Yeah.
mage, bird the mage, bird
It's
the
bird the bird, the mage
mage.
the mage.
Yeah. Bird the mage,
Okay.
the mage, the. Yeah.
So I did, just the smallest bit of grinding.
I
Um.
I am excited to see how crazy the grinding is.
Oh no, it's.
you say the
So do you remember
smallest.
that quest that we got last time that was like, we need to get food to maintain the Turkin alliance?
Yeah. Da.
You need 50 of like 5 different items, and I've got all of them.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So the first thing we're gonna do is the Tau Turkin alliance quest because that's required for some stuff.
Yeah.
But here we are back in the ruins of this, what seems to be a city overgrown with a forest that also does not reflect any of the technology that we currently have access to in any of the world in the rest of the world. Also, look, there's a Gogol over there.
Oh my.
So I want to show you this real quick as well, because this is where I went to get one of the last ones, because it's just the spawns are much better down here.
Yeah.
This is the floor.
It's a very low floor, and that also kind of brings into question of like who built these buildings, because look at how massive they are compared
Yeah,
to them.
and this is poison.
Why are you running in it, guys? Yeah.
Oi, how are we meant to fight that?
Note the enemy levels.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's terrifying.
And
Neo, your health bar, your lifespan's so low. Stop running in the purple.
and also just dragons.
An ether sphere.
Chilling.
Should we harvest it?
Next to
Hang
the
on, I
bed.
don't think we're equipped to fight that.
Guys, it's do
Oh, no.
or die.
No! No!
Run.
Evasive maneuvers!
Look out! Careful, everyone!
Looks tough.
Biggest Brog.
Oh no. It's the biggest.
Oh, and here's Arachno.
No!
Real nasty
Why
bugs
are they
showed up.
leveled? Oh, and they're purple too. I can deduce from this information they might be poisonous as
enemy.
well. Maybe.
I'll hold them off.
They're also sparkling, but I could also.
Cavern of Oblivion.
That would be his enemies heading this way.
Bird, where are we right now?
Don't worry, we're gonna be okay. Just need to get past this level 96 unique monster.
Bird, the level 96 Mandora is trying to kill us. Are you
Yep.
sure?
Oh no, I think we went down the wrong tunnel.
Bird, you said we were gonna be safe. Oh my. Why is this cutscene so foreboding? It's like you died. You.
No, it's just trying to figure out where to put us, I think.
Ah, that makes sense. Game, please be nice. I've been a good glitch today. I only broke one computer. Please be nice.
Oh, here we go. So, we look at the map here, like, look at how deep this goes. Yeah. And like there's like a quest down here, and we kind of went past it, but like there's a broken elevator up here at Colony Lambda. By broken, I mean you can interact with it. It just says it doesn't respond because down here the other half is here. Oh, hello, Sav. Yeah. So, I was hoping we could get there, but at the back of this cave is the third super boss of the game.
Bird, were you trying to kill us in this beautiful?
No, I
like,
wanted to show it off, but there's a little bit of a quirk you can do, because there's some climbable vines in the little room with it, and if you climb the vines, then you can get past it without
being hurt. Or
without being hurt.
wanting to destroy you.
And there's a little, like, I guess it's not that, it's a little there's a little Easter egg back there. Probably what we'll do is oh yeah, we're also like 4 levels higher than we were when we last streamed.
Ah, that's good. That's good. It's been a while since the last stream.
Oh,
So thank you, Sam. I worked very hard to make them.
I also got another there's another Verana's Hulk out over here that I brought back online to get more resources. Yeah, there's just a lot to these maps, and they're so dense with stuff. Like, there's a cave back in here somewhere, and there's secret areas, and we haven't explored all of this. Well, I went over here and I fought Shimmering Marco because there were items and something I needed over here. Now we could go over here to where there's guys over there we can fight. We haven't seen it yet, but back in this map, when we made the divergence to go down into here to the caves, there's another road that goes this way, and it continues out onto this map.
Which we haven't activated because we haven't gotten there yet.
Mio,
But it's
Yeah.
like a
could you
whole
keep an ear or
separate
two
map.
out?
Man, Xenoblade maps are big.
Shall we deal with this?
Don't be afraid to try new things, Tab,
Time
when it
for a
comes to
climb.
model design. I'm still designing different types of rays in different environments, and I do want to try commissioning different model art styles for PNGs. I think that would be kind of fun. That way it makes it feel like Ray is a collaborative effort, as opposed to just
You think you're all
You
that,
know.
do ya?
all just me.
I'm still in favor of Eldritch Horror Ray.
Eldritch Horror Ray is something I both love and fear because I don't know how to depict that.
I'll just soak all this up.
I mean, I do, but I also don't because Eldritch Horror can mean
Whoa!
Moving
got a
troops through
rare
mountains
dude
or
all
woodland
right
tends to be
here.
strenuous. Let's take every precaution.
Don't worry. I'm keeping a careful eye on our surroundings.
Oh, yeah, Juniper's commenting on stuff.
because sometimes if they're in good locations, they say fun things.
The taken nest should be coming into view.
Sometimes different forms become like your favorites. There is one
Topographical
that I
info
do
updated.
kind of want
I'll
to
do my
modernize at
best.
one point, and that was like when I was making like a it was the Ray with glasses, and it had like that nice hair streak that was like no texture. Love that one.
Hey, do you want to be the Turkins?
Yeah.
Or I'll voice this first line so you can get a gauge of like how they're meant to sound. Okay?
Okay. Stop.
Humans,
Let's see.
you here for? You come
Oh,
to.
you-
I'll voice this one. You
Okay,
come
okay,
to
okay.
give tasty foods.
Yes. As per our alliance agreement, here's your share.
pass through. Her King Highness wait with open beak for sustenance. Yeah, so if you break it, these guys become hostile and fight you.
Oh
Well,
no. Oh, that's why they've got the. Oh.
that guy, yeah, he just got issues. Don't mind him.
He just likes to fight. See with the corners just like. Welcome, humans. I come bringing food as per the terms of our alliance agreement. Good, humans. This look like it conform to rules of contract. Oh, where is manner? Will you eat a fruit? We're good. You just get on with counting up the goods. Humans, always speedy, rushing. I count now. That hurt to read, only slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God. 5. Wait, let me read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many I count now? Oh my God, there's 10. There's 10. Let's just say 500. Let's just say 500. They can't count. That was 5. Pick up the pace, mate. I don't have however many days it'll take me to count this little lot. Counting not my strong suit. Writing isn't either.
It's trying to. They're trying to convey a verbal accent through text. Also, he's the Turk King. It's not his job to count. Shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Turkins is their race, and he's the Turk King.
Let me get back into character. I gotta pretend I have a beak and can't count. Counting not my strong. Eat a fruit while you wait. 200. It all counted and accounted for. I'm glad to hear it. And long may our alliance continue. Yes, it continues. Turk and woman alliance is strong. Be happy to work with you. The pleasure is all yours.
Looks like everything went well. Cooperation's the way to go.
Thanks for coming with me. The talks were a success. We managed to once again preserve a delicate alliance, and that's how I'd like it to see. The urge to squawk was very strong, but
Good to add more
reserved
names.
You are free to squawk when portraying Turkins.
I'm coming with you.
Just flip some stuff around because I know we're going to need.
time to shovel.
I will get. We cannot talk to him.
Big relief to see humans stay in alliance. Happy to continue long and fruitful relationship. I'm sorry. Hold on. But in that scruffy pigeon, precious daughter dragon, he still stick in craw. I pick out. His eyes one of these days. If he not careful. There we go.
Yeah, so now look,
That
we've got Durkins in our.
Ah, yes. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Also, did you notice something interesting about the Turkins?
Well, aside from the fact that they're bird-like, because I feel that's very obvious.
No. On screen right now, there's something that's worth pointing out.
The relationship little icon, it's got a little scruggly little face because they're not humans,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
little bird beaks.
maybe like.
Wait a minute. Are there missing alliances because of the proximity of how close these people are to the...
No. I'm.
No?
How old is the Turking?
It's 30. Okay, so they age. This guy's probably seen the humans die for many a year, right?
Good to add more names.
Thank you for reminding
what's
me of the
inside.
existential
This should
threat
prove
that our
useful later.
characters
We should
literally
take good
have an
care of that.
expiration date. I had almost
Yeah.
forgotten. Oh man.
Oh, and here they are. Here's the groom and Papa was in terrible tizzies. Good giftings from women's make sour mood go sweet again. Alliance is very tasty, beautiful thing.
I see some relations have changed.
Can this humble broiler wreck his highness's senses? Perform selfless act of hero before can even think to pack the question.
Oh,
I
no,
see
no,
some
no,
relations
no.
have
They-
changed.
well, it's not that they. Whoa, that one's running really fast.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ugh. That.
You explain it to Sav while I get our party sorted.
Our main protagonists, they only live for 10 years, and they call it Earth. So the example that Bird was pointing out is that the non-binary character that is with us, it's part of a whole clan of other beings that live in the woods and make the alliances. They're on their 7th term. For another example, Mio, who's the other cat girl, she's on her 9th term and almost on her 10th. She is almost going to pass away.
Leave the healing to me.
Or whatever they do when they die. I'm starting to question that their death process is very different compared to other characters because of things that we've seen. Which I don't know. Sure, more of anything. But quite frankly, it is very, 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 very intriguing. Make
Oh
no
yeah,
mistake,
the gems I've also been working pretty hard to keep them all up to 3 or 4 level.
I love the stench of Draxus.
Fog. Huh? Mio,
Hear that?
could you keep an ear or two out?
Mimi?
I haven't.
I'm sorry I
a
worried you.
question I haven't
I'll be
really
okay
thought
now.
about. As
Hmm?
Mio is a cat girl, right?
Wonder
Yes.
what's
Does she
inside.
have 2 years or 4?
Just 2.
Okay.
Oh, surprise!
Kind of hard to see though because of how long her hair is, but if you like look at all the others, they all there's no trace of human ears on any of the other cat folk.
I was curious because some people do have that debate of like cat girls having normal ears and cat ears at the same time. So when Lance was saying to keep an ear out, all I could think of was like Mio going, "Yes, I have 4 of those. I can definitely lend out 1."
No, they do. There is an implication that there is an implication that they that her ears are very sharp though.
Like sensitive, sharp, like they can hear very
Yeah.
like
Look
very
over there.
intrigued.
Anybody else feeling curious?
I feel like it's more of a cosmetic thing, at least when it comes to reality.
Is that what I
yeah,
think
of
it
course, in
is?
the reality of cat girls, like, I don't think there's a
Make
real.
it through here, and we'll be in sight of the castle.
If someone wanted
Ethel's
to,
sake, we have to
like,
take
use
care of the
plastic
Annihilator,
surgery or
and
medical
quickly.
means to be a cat girl, that would be very complicated to figure out. Because
By the way, that's the road that we opted not to take.
ah, that has all the guards and the.
Yeah, there's actually a fight going on over there,
Oh yeah.
and they're all level 4 in the high 40s. So
I mean, taking the road less traveled.
yeah.
Where did we end up now?
Sometimes it's kind of nice to be a part of a video game for the atmospheric bit. It's nice.
Oh no. They found us, I guess.
Oh no.
Violent flurry! Come in! I'm the one you want! No!
What?
Try to figure out
I'm the one you
The
want!
Squirrel.
I cannot handle 3D models. But I do admire people that can do 3D. At least now, when I was younger, I used to hate it. I used to stare at Jimmy Neutron and feel like it was going to ruin my life forever if I watched it. It's a very weird thing to be apprehensive about, but it is real.
That was spectacular.
Yeah, that one's done.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Yeah,
hope
we
we
were
can make
discussing
use
that
of
here.
this.
I'm noticing it too. So I'm going to. Okay, say something now, Ray.
Something, Ray.
Okay, I've got you on 200% now.
I am very loud now. I am at 200%.
And very, very low on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit. I've got Ray way up.
Yeah. I need to be very careful not to get too excited because I do get louder naturally when I talk about things I like
Shall we
sometimes.
deal with this?
I'm the one you want!
Found a corpse.
You're a lifesaver!
Orbeez!
Good going, Uni!
We gotta get to the Orbeez!
Violent flurry!
We speed up this Squirrel so we can get to the Orbeez.
You must
And let's
follow
think
the
about getting and catting stuff.
I've got a sword cosmetic on Uni.
Oh yeah, it's the amiibo one, right?
Yeah, it's one of the Xenoblade 2 swords.
Yeah.
Keep piling on the damage.
Great work, fella!
This feels pretty good.
Great work, fella!
Extra. Things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer!
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Split up! Divine protection!
To be fair, I do kind of agree with that sometimes. Only sometimes is brute force an answer.
Noble toss!
It's amazing. Multi-block.
Oh yeah, we can chain arts a lot better now because of then I can go from that to that into it makes the combat a lot faster at this point now.
Aw, it's in fetal position. Oh no. I'm standing back up.
Protection! You guys ready for this?
Time to send them packing.
Power of
are right here.
So, now,
We can't just leave this be.
remember from the last time?
Oh yeah, different food. They swapped.
Switch anyone else around? It will be okay.
It's good to keep a record.
Alright. Got a story moment
This is
here.
our first time here, isn't it?
Oh, story time.
What's that sound?
Phoronesis!
Ah!
Pixels, this is Pixels, you're not scheduled for this stream.
I invited myself.
It's
I
okay.
just noticed there.
We're
I
in a
know that
boss
there was.
battle here.
You're a surprise guest.
I guess I joined at just the right time.
I had to reconfigure all of my audio settings for Discord because Ray's really quiet, but now it makes you really loud.
Sorry.
Wait. Are you using Discord sound?
I'm trying to use both. I trying to make you loud, sound right, Ray. I cranked you all the way up and turned you up in the mixer.
Okay. Dude,
Pixels jump scare.
hey, Pixels. Are you okay with being a little compressed?
Yeah.
You could turn down the volume on Pixels a little bit.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, just a
Alright.
little bit, as a treat.
Okay. Pixels, I just want you to know, you have no idea what's going on here.
There is
There
so
is
much
no
more
amount
out.
of exposition that we can give you to explain what you've just walked into that is shorter than just telling you to watch the whole the streams that I've done or play this game yourself.
I have one question.
Oh yeah.
Is this a mech or a golem?
There's a person inside who's controlling it.
It is kind of like
It's
a
like a
mech.
hybrid.
It is called a Pharaonis. And you see the weird little purple thing in the center? Is that a flame clock? Is that
That's a
part of
flame clock. They're not
That
supposed
is
to be purple though, which is why it takes forever to explain this. Yeah.
Hold on. I can't.
Just get on with whatever you're doing. Don't want to leave the crowd waiting.
No. It's okay. For a brief second, let me give you a crash course. So there's this. So, hold on. Okay, so you see, in Xenoblade they have child soldiers that only live up to 10 years. They're called terms.
Oh.
Okay, so our merry band of misfits, they learned that aging exists in humanity and stuff. And now they are trying to destroy all the flame clocks because the flame clocks is like this meter of time that is also their motivator to kill people because they have been nothing but in a world that can be summarized down into a game of Slitherio. If you kill someone, it turns into Orbeez. You eat the Orbeez to live. The flame clock holds all the Orbeez. Does that make sense?
Yes.
What is the name of the evil purple people? My brain's blanking on the name
Mobius.
now.
Okay, yeah.
Mobius.
So the villains are called Mobius, as in the Mobius strip, as in one like a shape that only has one side to
Yeah.
it, and the heroes are Ouroboros, and which are the snake eating its own tail. So the Ouroboros, which you might know symbolizes things like cycles and rebirth, and whereas the Mobius is something that is constant and endless and is represented by the infinity symbol.
Yeah. So the Mobius,
Mental.
there's like an alphabet of them, and they're
Yeah,
from
we
what I
call them
can
the
tell.
alphabet soup.
Yeah, so far most of the Mobius have all been evil, and we revealed the identity of one of them, and it made my brain explode. Because
It was someone who we thought was dead.
yeah. So it led to a lot of questions because like they're technically part of the whole child soldier thing. So technically this shouldn't be happening. We don't know how this is even happening in the first place. And because of the fact that they've been breaking the flame clocks, giving people a choice not to fight in all the beautiful, wholesome, philosophical, fun stuff, right? They are going to be stopped. And they
Oh
are
yeah,
being
the Mobius have also several times uh referred to humans as like some kind of life source. Like the first one we fought that we seriously fought called humans like glitter radishes in season.
yeah. Because those are that in this
And then another one had a wine glass full of life essence and drank it.
yeah.
Um
They kind of act
Onlooker.
as like big like generals essentially, and they keep going into each different troop to try telling each other different things because they're just playing with these little soldiers. That's what's going on right now. The I'm assuming the person that's in this one, it's part of the Pharaonis that's supposed to be working together to get them, right? Our merry
we'll have
band
to
of
see, but Pixels,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you to try to save any questions until after the cutscene and we get into actual gameplay, okay?
Alright, my only question was the mech thing.
Okay.
I-
I don't mind, like, if you want to watch, I don't really mind, but like you're kind of walking in. We're about halfway through the game, so you're kind of like missing a lot of contextual stuff that explains what's going on here, and I don't think we have the time to detour to explain the whole game to you.
No, it's
I'm just here to watch the show.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry
Okay.
for the lore dump, but the lore
Yeah.
dump is
Yeah.
necessary.
Okay.
I
Are we ready?
yes.
Ray is the one who is who this is for because Ray's learning the context here.
I told you life is short, but I didn't mean it like this. Noah, Mia.
That voice? Ethel?
Ethel, you don't have to do this.
But then who's the other one?
That one? It's from Agnes, right?
I recognize the Crescent Moon crest. Kamaravi's piloting that thing.
Kamaravi. That's him. Ethel's sworn rival.
But why? How do they get them to work together?
Flitting like moths to a flame. Anne's predictions are nothing to be sniffed at. Gotta hand it to him.
Anyone else want to show up?
Yeah, they all look like different types of things. That one looks like a
I'm
board.
afraid this is about as far as you go.
This is Owen P.
Terribly sorry, chums.
I know who he is. He's the consul from Colony Zeta. I remember him from a joint operation. Then I guess this one's meant to be from our side then, is she? Never seen her before.
Probably. So the consuls are colluding as well. Something's really starting to smell.
I concur.
I thought that my message to you was crystal clear.
Yes, we heard you.
That's why we're here.
I thought so. I had a hunch that this would be the path the Ouroboros chose to follow.
I don't suppose you'll step aside for us.
Wishful thinking. Give it up.
Well then, we'll do whatever it takes. For the greater good!
Yeah.
Well spoken. Then I say the same to you.
Offseers from Kevis and Agnes. Fate binds us.
This is like
I bear
the
none
first
of you
time I'm
ill
gonna see
will,
him,
but
like,
my way demands we fight.
outside of fighting Ethel,
Come
right?
then,
Yep.
and test your mettle against my lands.
You've got to be joking. Mother, I'm not testing anything against that. What happened to fighting fair?
We won't get anywhere complaining. Ready yourself, Uni.
Ready, he says. From the moment I chose this muddy path, I've been more than ready.
Huh. Oh, I know.
Then what you say it for, arsehole?
Zip it, guys, get ready! They're here!
Yeah.
It's Kamarabi! Prepare yourself!
For battle!
We can't afford any mistakes. But all the way.
Nope, we're fighting both Ethel and Kamaravi at the same time.
I gotta
You won't get
see,
away.
seeing the robots and how they build designed and things you kind of feel like this.
You gotta walk in.
I like how she has heels on her.
It's what?
It looks like you have like very fancy heels.
Well, that's just kind of like the design of the foot that they go with for the
Or if it's tilted in a weird way, it looks like a bird feet.
a lot of the Kevesi Parodises have that kind of leg. Looking good.
Oh, yeah. There's more things. The reason why our merry band of heroes are being outlawed is because they learned how to do angelic music for simplification. And each one has like a different, so there's two different types of fusions of this.
Oh, I used the wrong move.
Like tied towards maybe. Yeah. And they can almost. Yeah, that is more of like ion sided fusion.
Alright. Chain attack.
Yeah. Let's go, Noah.
Broken.
Yeah.
Who's got a topple? Who's got topple?
Yeah, land.
Yo,
And-
we should have a team bed.
I'll be real, Land was currently like one of my favorite characters in terms of Deletus.
And Valdi's got a plus 50 TP when you use him against a machine type enemy, which is why I brought him.
Voldy is a hero. It's a little bit different than our merry band of heroes because it's like a little like.
He's a guest, basically.
Yeah, imagine if this was like D&D. It's the NPC we brought along for the fight. Yeah.
Days.
You're in for it now.
You don't need to be optimal because I think we're gonna shred here.
Yeah, wait.
If we get Mio or Uni next, we're gonna in the next round we're gonna just shred here.
To quote one of them, I'm gonna hit him, And I'm gonna hit him again. I'm gonna hit him harder.
Ray, do you want to see Noah and Mio or Tyon and Yunis or Boris attack?
Let's do Tyon and... Well, no, let's do Mio and Noah. Pixels hasn't seen that yet.
Pixels hasn't seen anything. Pixels has no idea what's going on here.
Pixels is blind to this. Not blind physically. It's okay. The Pixels is pixelated.
Your fate was sealed when you rose against us. Leave it to us.
Death of 1,000 cuts! Alright, to make sure that we don't have any issues.
I'm hard on your heel. Now for the finishing touch. Got you now. Sink your breathing.
Strike true.
He was born to know it was like...
Upon this sword, I pledge my strength.
Plus Noah.
You don't disappoint.
300 and 1,000 damage.
They used the sword as a first sword.
If you think that's the crazy...
It gets crazier. It gets spookier.
Pixels, do you have to switch? Okay, then you're gonna, the cost of you being here is, I'm gonna need you to play Xenoblade 1, 2, or 3.
I don't got some time for that.
I'm just saying, there's a marketable Russian type character, a type species that could technically be part of, or no, not even technically, it is guaranteed. They like what was it? The no pod. They had drug rings and stuff.
Yeah, in Xenoblade 1 there's a Nopon drug ring, in Xenoblade 2's DLC there's a Nopon drug ring, and then in
It is insane. No. We're like, imagine adorable, cute character doing illegal activity, gang stuff. Exactly. When a cute, marketable, fleshy character is given a weapon to do illegal things, it is always fun. That's why I think you should always give little cute, adorable characters guns and tell them to do a crime as a treat. A little bit of an enrichment toy.
I love how they're just freaking shredding their swords.
I may or may not have ran this battle like twice before the stream over the past few days to make sure that we would win on the first try.
Yeah, because I think part of it...
Alright, cutscene time.
And we get to see what the fight was.
Whoa! How is it so fast? Can't find any way to get inside.
Or well.
The joints. Their sheer power really is something to behold. Noah.
Yeah.
Mio.
I wonder what made them choose British.
It was dubbed. The original game was not really going to be released in the U.S., so it was dubbed by Nintendo of Europe, and now it's stuck as tradition.
If it weren't for this Piranhas.
British.
Overlap with Elden Ring's voice cast actually. Mio, the cat girl, is Ronnie, the witch.
Even a little bit from like a teeny tiny bit from what do you call it? The
Baldur's Gate.
yeah, probably. I am losing my ability to work today.
We've got this.
Don't worry, it's gonna go fast.
Come on, what are they playing at? Am I crazy? We gave them Veronicus and everything. They had better not be holding back.
You think they might be underestimating us? Us, of all people.
Listen, Ethel's a lost cause.
What?
But Kamaravi?
Ray.
We could use him.
Experience.
Kamaravi? Oh, I get what you're saying. You know, I forgot we even had that option. Now, see the enemy before you. Use every last ounce of strength and grind them to dust.
What's wrong, Kamaravi?
Look, you can see your enemy right there.
Enemy. That is my enemy. 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 Enemy!
My enemy.
Kamaravi, what's wrong with you?
You are my enemy.
Oh no.
Oh no, is he gonna see? Ethel's an enemy too?
This is...
What?
I am under no one's yoke.
Kamaravi, you really...
Damn.
Your own eye.
I will be as they are.
That's
I am free.
Free.
I got
You're right. We're free.
Yeah!
The two of us.
If you guys have Veronicus, you could fuck shit up.
Ethel, what's...
Attend, Ethel.
Yes.
OMG.
Our dream will not perish.
It's an EVA unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the snuff's going on?
Oh, they're
The console's doing this.
they're
No.
scared.
This is
It's
what they want. Absolutely right, dear.
They fought a lot. Yeah.
Ethel, ever since I met you all, I have admired you. Admired us? Your freedom. I bless the fortune I have had in meeting all of you. You have my gratitude.
Gratitude?
This
Feeling of elation. Liberating. Is it not?
I feel it too, Kamaravi.
something sad is going to happen. I
What
feel
are they
it.
fighting each other for? Oh,
I can't believe this. He won't listen to any of my commands.
Ethel! Why in flames do you have to fight each other? We're supposed to be your enemies!
I told you, Noah. Observe. This here is the purpose of my life. Just know, you were the ones who finally opened my eyes.
stop this! Stop it this instant, Ethel! Kamaravi! In that case...
Oh no.
This is weird. Look at the way the light is moving.
Is that their life force we're seeing?
Have you gone completely insane? You were
Oh,
supposed to kill
God.
Ouroboros! So stop the senseless fighting and obliterate those brats! If you don't,
They're-
I'll take your precious little life and drain it dry.
Did you hear that? I knew it.
Not the Rubies!
So they really can drain their life. Ethel! Kamaravi!
Noah, we have to kill the consoles.
You're right.
No, you need to destroy their flame blocks.
It's okay, Noah. It's over for us now.
That's rubbish! Ethel!
This is wrong. All of this is wrong. There's no reason for you to be fighting each other. You might not understand now, but someday you will. This is what both of us want.
How can any of this be what you want? You're both gonna die!
What we leave you is more important. All our aspirations, you must keep them in your hearts. You must take them. Make it all mean something. You have to live. You must live on. Emma! Here I come.
Going to die as they were living,
Kamaravi!
fighting each other as enemies.
Let us cross blades. One last time.
they stab each other in the flame clocks?
Nope. Flame clocks can't be destroyed that easily.
Oh.
Yeah, only special people can destroy the flame clocks. No!
Oh yeah, I'm seen this like 7 times. I'm almost tearing up myself.
Ethel.
That's what they wanted. They wanted to spend their life fighting each other.
Well, didn't they come in handy? What was N thinking?
We got it.
Picking those reckless hotheads.
Good grief. Looks like we're just gonna have to wipe out this lot ourselves.
You scumbags!
Fine then. I did expect something like this. Time for plan B. Interlinking. You've been blessed with quite the talent. You feel special? What now? I do hate to burst your bubble, but I'm afraid it's not just an Ouroboros thing. Oh?
I'm ready when you are.
Then, shall we?
Wait, what? Wait,
Oh.
wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh.
What?
Mobius.
Come on. Are they losing? Are they?
Fusion. Ah.
That is a very bad. That is evil.
It's around the neck.
Do try to curb your disgust, you dirty pleb.
We'll have you know that this is the true form of interlinkage.
Yes! The form in which two worlds become one. A far more refined form than this half-assed one you stumbled upon. Look upon us and tremble before perfection. You'll writhe in agony before we...
It's fun.
Mia?
Yeah.
Stop!
Stop?
Stop toying with everyone's lives! What did they ever do to you? Why? All they wanted was their wish to be realized. You turned everything into a game, cast them away like dolls. These are our lives here. They're not some toys you can just play with. Mimi's right. I've got no idea who you truly are, though I hate to admit it. However, I do know one thing. You guys really make my sparks fly. You there, in the back, feeling lonely because you haven't been punched yet? You better enjoy that while it lasts, because I'm about to rearrange both your mugs.
Usually, I'm not one for outward displays of emotion. But not today!
I like how they're using amazing one-liners of how they're gonna...
You better not stop us! Oh, believe me, I
What
won't.
Mobius ass.
You make me laugh. Us, half-assed. Our conviction has never been stronger. And now, we will show no mercy. By Ethel and Kamaravi's lives, I swear. I'll make you pay!
You Ouroboros brats! Come on then!
What's happening?
You shall tremble before our perfection!
Mobius O and P.
Otherwise known as Up. No! No! Well, maybe. This The letters of their name could mean something, and it could be theorized this might be the names of who they were before they died. In theory, I don't know. We do know that N was no, not N.
We don't know. We don't know.
What?
Also, try to explain any of that. Can you explain any of that thing about N to Pixels without it sounding absolutely deranged at this point?
So, N is someone that sounds and kind of looks like, or maybe protagonist Noah, but is like evil, but also like technically I guess not, but also yes, but also not. I don't know.
How about something like this?
Does that make sense?
So there's a duplicate Noah?
No! We don't know! There's something answer. I feel like the more we're gonna get into this, the more it's gonna be hard for me to contain my brain cells together.
I mean, but right, you should know by now. The reason why I want to share this with you is because of the story, and it's getting more and more clear that the story, like, we haven't even gotten to like the high concept stuff yet.
No, we're still just trying to understand things.
You know, in the previous Xeno games, in Xeno Saga, a series that is unrelated to Xenogear or to Xenoblade, but is still like inspirationally adjacent. You know who had a cameo appearance? Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah, I forgot all about the Jesus stuff. There's a lot of Jesus stuff in here, and biblical.
And Jesus was there.
Yeah, literally the first chapter of this game. If you break down like the ending part of it, it's literally the fall of man from the Book of Genesis.
Yeah, Bird one day was like, "There's some material you can read that's about Xenoblade," and it's just,
yeah, it's not as explicit, but consider how Ethel and Kamarabi there, how they turned on the on Mobius to do what they wanted. One idea I have for that, if you can think about it, is it could possibly be Cain and Abel.
oh, I don't think Cain and Abel is the best example because one outdoes the other in like a fit betrayal. At least that's how I feel. But that again,
I mean, we're thinking about this like it's very much in the like we gotta think about this like philosophically, because in the sense of the story, the serpent in the garden was a big friendly man who gave our characters the power of free will, basically.
Do you think this plan might work? Great! Everyone get ready!
Yeah, and our merry band of heroes, they don't have the weird eye thing that the snake block now. They have the one with the snake eating itself.
Yeah?
Oh, we're not done yet!
If that's the snake, then we called it the devil? Wait a minute! The devil is the good guy!
Listen,
I have several questions.
Don't worry, you'll have more.
Okay.
The only thing I know about Xenoblade is that Yoke exists.
Oh yeah, Shulk is pretty cool. Especially how like his whole story starts off as like such this like it's such a simple story at the beginning, and then you find out you find yourself a few months later reading about Platoism and the Gnostic beliefs about the demiurge and the concept of gods and stuff.
Your interest really very fun and intellectual rabbit holes. Okay.
I also know that there's a sword that is literally 2 people.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a sword per person. So in this game, the sword's made out of 3 people, obviously. No, I'm making stuff up now. You can't tell, can you? Because that's the kind of world this is.
My brain was like, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen, isn't it?
Lucky 7 is actually made up of 7 people.
Yeah, that way the franchise is guaranteed to have bare minimum 7.
Yeah, and Xenoblade X is actually Xenoblade 10, and it's set in an alternate world. Oh, they've got a shield up.
They have a shield?
Yeah, they're OP.
You were waiting to make that pun, weren't you?
I mean, it's literally in their name. It's not some.
I joked earlier and said they were Mobius over and powered.
I didn't. Sorry, my brain's scrambled eggs right now.
Yeah, they have operator privileges in the community Discord server. What?
I sometimes forget that Ion just has a lot of paper planes.
Yeah, they're called Mondo, and they're like origami art.
Oh, it's very pretty. Very nice.
Hey, wait till I finish my part. Oh, sorry. I got carried away. That's your first and final warning.
My part.
What are these 2 playing at?
They're fighting with each other.
Yeah.
They're not moving in sync.
Yeah. This is kind of like Gen Fusion rules, where if you're not in sync with each other, please tell me I'm not the only one who watched Steven Universe.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Right, how you feeling about Ethel and Kamaravi?
Bring them back. I just met them, but I want them back.
Yeah, I mean, you would know them better if you were here for the past...
How are we gonna break Takoyaki, that his favorite girl
how are we gonna...
died?
What?
I don't know. Because Takoyaki really liked Ethel.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make literally be like, sorry Takoyaki, Ethel is dead. No! No, I
died doing what she loves. Fighting. No. Definitely not her secret crush from the other side, but they don't understand what the concept of a crush or love is, and so the only way they know how to express that is by fighting.
I know that Xenoblade died, and then go to Takoyaki and be like, Ethel is killed, and then Takoyaki's like, no! Where were you in Xenoblade? Where were you in Xenoblade?
Listen, Xenoblade does not pull punches that much.
As if they pulled very hard punches in the last several months.
Yeah, they don't, like, they will be like, okay, you got this character you like? Bam! Dead! Now how are you gonna like that? How are you gonna feel about that? Yeah, we're not bringing them back, they're just dead now.
Yeah, good story hurts you the most. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know one person who has not cried at some stage of Xenoblade 3 that's played it, but I do know a lot of streamers, I've seen a lot of streamers who all have breakdowns and cries later on.
Okay.
So, Ray, do you got some ice cream? For the.
You are not gonna believe it, but our freezer is like stocked with ice cream right now.
Okay. Yeah, if you need to go get some ice cream to mourn our friends here, that'll be okay. But first, we need to take out the trash. Oh, also, Pixels, and Seb, all of these transformations, they have angel rings on them if you pay attention.
Or maybe the idea that technically, like, they're saying that the forms are half ours. We can take it. Yeah, we can say. Beat that evil homunculus Moby.
Weight of life.
Why is it trying great chance and choreography of fighting?
How could this be? Our offense and defense! They were perfect!
Were.
Yeah!
How could they? How are they so strong? Get up, noise! Shut up with your infernal beeping! Don't go telling us our time is up now! We were only just getting to the best part! I'll take these half-brains and throttle the life out of them! I can still do this! Nothing for it! Go for full interlink! Oh!
We got
brace yourselves! Cause you're gonna have a hard time stopping this!
I mean... Oh, okay.
Don't be a Goku. Don't let them start to destroy this form.
Well, their form technically is superior to our character form that they're having.
Something's
So
happening.
if we go from on the limit, we can figure out what is happening to the limit. Yeah? Yeah, how did I...
Something's happening.
No, something strange.
You'll never get away with this!
The power code.
What's this light? What's happening?
Why does it look like they're being sucked in?
The platform.
Oh.
No, the annihilation effect.
What? Are you sure?
No, we have to get away from them. We have to retreat.
They're turning into a black hole. Why?
Mio!
I'm on it.
Huh? Mia, what are you?
What? Oh, huh?
This is it!
It's the only way!
Well,
Yeah,
now
no,
we
we're
know what happens if you
Are
go
we
past the time
all in
limit.
one piece?
Yeah,
just boop.
I think I've got all my
I
limbs
look away
attached.
for 1 second.
Queen's fingers, that was close.
Quite a snap decision there, Noah.
That was Mio's doing. I'm very impressed.
It was
The
easy.
the cat girls
I
just
do know
come
how
in
you think.
genetically. Yeah. Well, you guys refused. Of course your brains would. Oh. Oh, God. I forgot about Apple.
I can't believe I'm watching British people. This-
Emotionally charged British people. These British people built different. Literally.
What?
Right, it's Orby time.
Yeah, so yeah.
Flutes.
They play the flute to release the Orbeez into the natural world. They're morning.
There's deep lore I could go into about the orbs, the little Orbeez, but I don't think we have the time, and it would honestly just be faster to just play the game up to that point.
We don't have the time, patience, or graph cards and marbles to teach you, Pixels.
I know the real reason why they're British. They use blades. Please laugh.
Hee hee hee. Ooh ooh. Sorry, I'm kind of emotionally conflicted because I'm both sad and happy at the same time. And it just
Yes, there are miniguns, and Uni should not be trusted with them, but owns 2 of them. No, she owns 3 of them.
All characters that use the American accents.
no. It makes it even better if they don't though, because what weird. Funny. Haha. Wait, does that mean that Uni is Trigun? I'm joking, of course, but still. Oh man.
Can we go back to the desert area?
So are those the
Noah,
marketable plushies?
Can I ask a weird
Yes,
question?
those are the no pod.
Sure.
In that ceremony, you didn't send them off.
No, today's been a bit much. I'm only
No,
human.
they don't deserve it.
I know, right?
Well
then.
Also,
That's
yes,
relief.
his skin just looks like that. It's a long story.
Yeah.
80 hours of RPG.
That shouldn't be what
Let me
gives our lives
tap on the
purpose.
board side again. I don't
Wasn't
have
it-
the time, patience, or marbles to tell you the Xenoblade lore right now.
Yeah. Okay. So here's how. First to explain Xenoblade, we need to explain Xenogears. Okay. So in Xenogears, in the early 20th century, on the planet Earth, an artifact was discovered in Africa. That was dubbed the Zohar, and it serves as an interdimensional gateway between all realities, and basically is an infinite energy source that can be used to power anything. So as human civilization evolves and all, eventually Earth gets lost because of shenanigans involving time space manipulation stuff. Humanity has to migrate to like 7 different planets and create arc ships and all, and in the future they meet aliens, but only in Xenogears. There are no aliens in Xenosaga because a whole point of that game is about like humans and moral and like the afterlife. Then and Xenoblade X does have aliens, and the humans are also like alien descendants, and they're like in like kind of like a Halo situation where where ancient aliens left behind the foundations that would grow up into being humans. And but in that game we don't know if they found in that series, we don't know if they found a Zohar equivalent. I can't explain if they did or didn't for Xenoblade, because boy does that add more complications that I don't want to get into right now, because oh gosh, is there a lot to dig into. But here's what you need to know. Everything is religious symbolism and more is religious imagery used to tell a story about humanity, the morals of humans, how humans should live, the nature of good and evil, the value of life, the how one should find their purpose and how one should express it. Xenoblade 2 is about nihilism.
Jesus.
It looks like goofy anime shonen game with where the characters are all like super attractive and made to be like fan servicey, but it's actually about nihilism and existentialism as the characters come to terms with their mortality, the their momentary existence in life. Does God care about the world he created and the evils that exist in it? And how one should act if the answer to that question is God doesn't care. Yeah, it's a good game.
It feels like you just. It feels like my brain is an egg and you just smashed it with a pan.
Yeah. So this is a game with cat girls. This is a game franchise with cat girls and marketable plushie creatures, but also a game about the existential crisis that is humanity in the face of our limited time existence and our choices on how we should live as people.
Yes.
There is no meaning in life as we all crawl towards death. Also, cat girls.
Well, I mean, it gets a bit more complicated than that because the different characters, including the main protagonist and the villains, represent different arguments and presentations on like how one should live and how one should what desires should fill one's soul. So like a big question of the main characters in the Xenoblade 2 is like, what is your war? What is your fight? What is your purpose? Um and like there's a cat girl character in Xenoblade 2 who actually a lot of trans people find very relatable because they are discriminated for because of things that they could not control, and some of the visual language they use for telling that story is very interesting, uh yeah, it's like Xenoblade 1's like, or the Xenosaga's like, okay, we're in space in the year 4000 we're 4000 years after the year 2000, and we're in deep space and we're like got robots, and we're like the robots are like kind of sentient, but like are they really sentient? And some people are like really discriminatory against the robots, and some are like here's the moral found quandaries of the cyborg program. um and it's like, oh gosh, what's going on here? And then it's like you get to Xenoblade 1, it's like, okay, so now instead of any kind of like sci-fi stuff, now we've got two giant titans that we're living on the backs of, like that scale to the real world. These the characters in this world would be the size of like an individual grain of sand, and so they've made like cities in like the cavity of the knee of like the shin, of the back of the shin, or like they could have like a whole civilization in the palm of your hand, but the titans are just long dead, died standing up, and it's like all this fantasy stuff, and that's kind of the direction where they've been going. But they've also had like they had guns in Xenoblade 1, and they used magic life essence crystals called ether, which is basically like carbon in the real world as like the foundational element of existence, but it's like solidified and to crystals, and they use that as ammunition for their weapons.
Yeah.
And the main character in Xenoblade 1 is literally denying fate and rewriting the future in like this massively like convoluted like I'm not talking like, oh, I have a bad feeling about this like Spidey sense. I'm talking they see the future that would play out if they do not act or change things and reject that end point and change and reroute time. Because everything is connected, so they are reading the prediction of where everything is going to go because everything is already predetermined. Like if you have like a marble slide, no matter how many times you roll that marble down, it's going to get the same result. It's going to follow the same path as long as the starting conditions are the same. So in Xenoblade 1, the main character has the ability to change the course of where that marble goes. So, yeah, Pixels, welcome to Xenoblade.
Welcome. How does your brain feel now?
If you need to step away for a bit and you just want to listen, that's okay. But if you're gonna be here with us, you're gonna be exposed to this kind of stuff.
Okay.
My head.
It's okay.
different
It's okay.
way.
You get used to it. It's okay.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
girls.
sometimes makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Cat girls.
A better one.
Yeah.
And non-binary
Those
cat person.
fought for their idea.
There is one of those.
Cat.
Oh, let's
Something
go.
more important than their lives.
I feel represented.
Honor?
They are.
Pride?
They are. They're also voiced by
Satisfaction, perhaps?
Non-binary
No.
person.
Yeah.
Wrong.
There was
Something we can't put into
was
words.
a fun fact about like Uni's voice actor having a very specific name, and then like
Yeah. So it's a cat person who is an archer, and Uni's voice actress's name is Kitty Archer.
yeah,
But they are not playing a cat or an archer.
yeah. It's just ironic.
Yeah, but what? Can it really be that important?
What?
I can't say.
Do you think they found it? That something?
Be nice if they did.
Oh, and yes, Sidda's hair is on fire, and it just is. Don't question it.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's
about
another
it.
80-hour adventure to figure out.
So sad.
80
Please,
hours.
Please, no.
Also, the jewelry on Mio's chest is not jewelry. That's a part of her body.
Sleep well?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
Well, your eyes are red.
Hey, shut up. So what if they are? But
I think that's my follow.
I know what I have to
my
do.
follow alert.
everything's so
Mio
clear now.
poking Noah. It's one of my alerts.
Same here.
No.
We'd better hurry. After all, the threat's not gone.
Yeah, that's true. You surprised me.
Huh?
Oh, he's mimicking the punch.
You
of
did too. I didn't think you were the sort to take such a stand.
Sometimes we're left with no other choice.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you're right. Absolutely right. What do we do about Ethel?
I
When
wonder
things are
which
settled,
one's more complicated.
we'll let Colony 4 know.
Evangelion or this? Probably this.
Yeah, probably this.
I'm gonna say this not just because of bias, but also just because of sheer quantity of material on this.
Yeah.
I could play devil's advocate and say Neon Genesis's, but
Because-
at the same time, I don't know enough of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Like
Both of them.
Neon
have an
Genesis
open
Evangelion is a lot, but it's only like a few movies and like one in like the one like in like 25 episodes or something, right?
True. I would say that the movie does have quite enough of representation that it
Yeah.
could be analyzed like in multiple different ways. In the
Yes.
same way that Xenoblade can. Xenoblade, there's just a lot of
Like
material to
if it
do
was
that.
one game versus Neon Genesis Evangelion, yeah, that would be like a deep discussion about like which has like more depth to it. But if we're going the entire Xenoblade series versus Evangelion, I mean, like obviously you're not getting this because of how it's all set up, because we're going through it starting with 3, but every single Xenoblade game is like a discussion on that like returns back to previous one and says, yeah, so about this, like, so I hear what you said here, but what about this, what about if we take it in this direction? And there's like a conversation of like the philosophy evolving through each one, where it's like but like even me trying to if I tried to explain it, I would inadvertently spoil all 3 games trying to explain how that conversation is working, because you don't have enough information to piece it together yet.
I feel that a good way of comparing this in a very weird way of doing it's kind of like if you tried doing a comparison of say like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book versus all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. There's just like sure they might all have the same thing, but each one kind of connects to the other. So connecting, from one standalone to all of them, it might be a little bit more difficult due to how many,
Yeah,
quantity
but
and
also
quality.
but like Xenoblade 3 or Xenoblade 2 has like 14 hours of cutscenes
Well, yeah, that
Jeez.
you
for
also have to
story alone. And the side quests get deep too in some places.
I will say this though, just to be silly, funny, haha. If we
Mhm.
were to try to compare the merch lines alone, I think that's where Evangelion wins because
Oh
they
yeah,
have
yeah. Xenoblade
everything.
has very limited merch selections. You've got 5 amiibo, uh, which is Shulk, Pyra and Mithra, and then Noah and Mio.
Yeah,
But then you've also got just like I think, let's see, there's Nia, Pyra, and Mithra have figures from Good Smile. Uh, Melia does from Xenoblade 1, and then I think Mio's got one, and then now they're making some like pop-up parade ones where they've got the the adjustable. No, not pop-up parade. It's the line
Jigsaw?
where they've got the posable figures. They're doing, it looks like all the girls, so Uni, Mio, and probably eventually Senna.
Neato. My brain
It's what
is
she'd
fried.
want. I'm certain of it.
Oh yeah, and also Pixels. We haven't even gotten to like the queens yet, and
Please no. Have
the
mercy on my
queens and
brain.
all the different, and how like every single like colony of people we come across has to deal with the newfound freedom and the issues that come with it in their own way. So like one group is more focused about food issues, and others like, oh, we've got these supplies, but we need to worry about this instead, and it's a lot. You need to take a break. I think we can understand.
yeah.
You
It's
okay?
okay. It's okay. You took a lot all at once.
My
Just
brain was already fried before I came here.
Yeah, that was probably not a good idea.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Pixels, stay with me. Stay with me. Just imagine I'm like shaking Pixels right now. Just like it's okay,
uh,
Pixels.
Ah!
here, Pixels, are you how familiar are you with like old biblical stories?
Not.
Okay, well, there was a figure in the time of Mr. Christ about called who goes by Mary Magdalene, and according to the stories, Jesus purged out exorcised 7 demons representing the 7 sins of humanity. Uh, Mary Magdalene is a reincarnation of Mary Magdalene is a major character in in Xenosaga.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Xenoblade X is about raises the question of, are you about what makes you human? Is it your flesh and blood body, or is it your mind? Does if you were to wake up in a body that was made to resemble a human body in every way but was mechanical instead of biological, would you still be alive? If you could not
Ship of
perceive a
Theseus.
difference day-to-day life, would you still be alive?
The ship of Theseus.
Yeah, but your mind is intact. The flow of experience is still unbroken. It was like you
Yeah.
woke up from sleep and now you just have a mechanical body, but you can't tell a difference because it was made to resemble a real body.
It's like the whole teleportation kind of debate.
Yeah. Only, but yeah. So yeah, then welcome to Xenoblade. We're about mechs, cat girls, and existential crises.
You should do a Xenoblade parody of Welcome to the Internet.
That would be awesome, but also very complicated.
Well, when
Let's
everyone
get
has
through the
their brain
cutscene so we can
stuck.
actually play the game some.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
right. She'd be happy.
That's what she wanted.
By the way, Ray, that thing you sent me, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Now you understand.
Good place to take a breather.
Millennium. Turkins and Gogol trade bashes on head and Mac the Wildwood, so take care not to catch in crossfire. Wait, Fred's already been through and still not in pieces? That impressed me much.
And now we're getting to the fun side quest.
That's just the discussion. Hello, stepping up on Fred's like. Make sure that the
Yikes.
volume. Or helping Show make out the register thing, so here we are. Oh, now power understand. And all friends come for buy present for Show, yes? Not even close.
Not even close.
You'd have some kind of stone? Yes, that's correct. Please take this to Show.
I hope one
You
day I
shout.
can write stuff that
Show
breaks
can't hear
words.
you. Forceful shout is vital for sales. Is first most important thing, and also second. Third and fourth place empty, but fifth is also shouting. Fitbit compliment voice of Pyro very highly, so Pyro serve patrons with big voice. Great that you're so upbeat. Okay, well that's stone on.
Good to add more names.
Okay,
So,
but it is. Having a loud voice is good in sales, apparently.
If we now go over to the affinity chart.
Oh my god, this
Oh,
freaking
no!
net.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen the character. Look at all the characters we've made.
So these are all
already.
NPCs in the world that we can talk to and find their relationships. So like it's like early in the game, Lenny here lost their friends, so we went and laid them to rest for them. And now they're all marked on here. And then whenever a character dies,
It's faded away.
they get faded
It's
out.
kind of nice to have things visualized, though. Story so complicated, they literally need to give you a visualization of character connections.
We also go into the affinity chart here. We can actually see them all like represented on a map of the world.
Yeah, there's the colony. Yes. It is good game. Lot in game. Many a journey has been made into
Hey, here's a fun observation. What shape is the world in?
Oh, it looks like a circle now that I look at it.
I see a tail on the end.
Yeah, because
It's good to keep a record.
it's part of the
where's the
giant
tail?
titans fighting each other.
Oh, right. Over there's a giant hand.
Oh, fun.
That's just part of their Earth. It's like a sloth ecosystem, kind of. Except the sloth is like two titans in the middle of a battle.
No, that's just Xenoblade. That's Xenoblade 1, Ray.
That's just Xenoblade 1?
Yeah,
love
Xenoblade
worlds
2
where-
is like a world where it's like a sea of clouds, and then like it's like a full of islands that are all small titans that are all like animals or whatever. And now in Xenoblade 3 here, the whole world is just weird.
The world is
Let's
weird.
see. Oh yeah, there's a giant hand there. Another one. And if we look over here, we should be able to see.
Yes.
No, we can't. We can't really see it here. See it. Oh, I know. We go back to Teach's spot.
Oh yeah, one of the heroes that we acquired, his name is Teach. He likes to go on really long walks, and that's how we learned how to climb up slightly steep hills. But he took us there to kill us because he wanted to like.
He was afraid that the power would corrupt and destroy our spirits.
Yeah, so he was trying to see how valuable we were.
God, raining.
We were worth it. We were strong.
Oh well, down there is the Goroplava Lowlands, which is where we were cast out of our precious garden home that we had known for all of our lives.
Yeah.
Some.
Support you. Got it.
Oh yeah, Pixels, if you want.
I'll keep us safe from
Some of these are all, some if not all of them, I think the only ones that aren't are part of the DLC. That's the one at the very bottom. That's a robot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the reason why there's this big gap here is because these last two were DLC. And the first DLC character is a robot.
Yeah.
Robot.
Yeah.
And she talks to the third person.
Of
She
course.
has headlights. Well, part of it's because Nopon also speaks that way, and she's a robot built by Nopon. So she has their mannerisms too.
Interesting.
Yes.
Anyway, as I was saying in the text, we love worlds formed by battles of gods.
Yes. Yes.
The world I'm writing is built by that, too.
I will admit, outside of trying to slowly plot Ray lore in my head and then trying to write them down,
Better make
I've
sure
been
we're
also
well rested.
working on a My Little Pony infection story with my old
Oh,
pony.
there's the
OC.
headlights.
Yeah, she did the headlights again. Yeah. The first time Bird saw that, it was actually a surprise on stream because Bird didn't even know that. It was great.
Make
Bird
up
was
some
too immersed in the
some
story.
feisty, spicy zest beans.
Bird has already played this game all the way through and like
100% save file.
Yeah.
This is my
Everyone
second.
had their fill?
And by 100%, I mean I have every character with every class maxed.
Yeah, this game stream could be kind of summarized as it's not necessarily a road trip together as we are trekking through, but Bird is kind of going on a trail and pointing out all the fun and interesting things as we go along the way. Like we're going through strolling through a zoo or something, except it's emotional and sad and
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
I
they're
do
just
not
gonna be
have the
here now.
dedication. I do not have the dedication for RPGs.
I had 130 hours in when I reached the final boss of my first playthrough.
I love the story. I love the world. I do not think I would have the patience to stream it, but I definitely would try attempting it, mayhaps.
I'm thinking about trying out Celeste on a stream.
Ooh. I need to get back into streaming. I am so as a current life.
don't care what this
I should
annihilated
say
thing
I am
is.
currently
We've gotta wreck it.
enrolled in school
Oh,
right
believe me.
now.
We will.
I'm
On-
about to start
What kind of place
college
is
soon.
this?
Oh my. But yeah, a lot of interesting life things have happened. And I'm still just I'm trying to get my brain settled.
I was in a pre-semester for the past 2 weeks. It just ended like 2 days ago. It was intense.
Ray, look where we are.
Oh, we're at the big kahuna.
There's the Annihilator.
Holy shit, Space Mountain.
Yeah, that's what the evil N person was. The Mobius N was using. It blew up the whole thing in front of Ethel, and it was like, this is a tool. We're going to use it. But on what? You'll see.
Not everything you love and care about.
I wonder.
Yeah.
How do you think Ethel felt? Was that really what she wanted?
This is my personal opinion, but life's defined by moments. Your acts define you. I think
we
she
got
found value in
philosophizing.
that.
Yeah.
To achieve something in the limited time left to her. One defining moment was what she chose.
You think Mimi feels the same way?
I gave you my opinion. I'm sure Mio has her own thoughts on the matter.
Yeah, because
Although, I know she doesn't have that much time left. And hence, my being here now.
Yeah, because they only
So,
live 10 years. They
you've chosen your
age that
path.
old.
Yeah, they're
Until
born at
now,
10
I
years
was
old and they
afraid
die
to
when they're
take that
20.
first step.
Effectively,
But now,
roughly.
Mio
do
is
it.
the
That's
oldest.
so sad.
He
Man.
literally has like
Less than
what,
2
how
months.
long? Less than 2 months. I really hope she can keep living. I hope they can find a way to beat the odds. I hope.
You
Oh.
really think they'll come?
Oh yeah,
They'll come.
that's the
Cat
dead
presumed.
You can
child
count
one.
on it.
And then
Yeah? And then what? If you want to give them a hug, you can count me out of it.
I want to show something to Her Majesty.
Yeah?
Oh.
And what's that
Calling
then?
it now. Alternate
I mean, she's
timeline
not
version
even-
of you.
No, I
she
don't
needs to
think
be there
so.
to see how hope dies.
What's this about now?
She can see it. Her Majesty occupies the same niche of existence as we do.
Wait. What? Also, something is very peculiar about how that Mobius has a big puffy coat.
That's the one who killed Vandam at the beginning of the game. That's D.
Okay.
So that was in hanging out there with D and J.
And Jay was revealed to be like a child that was in like Noah's inland.
Yeah, it has not somehow not aged in like 5 years.
Yeah, Lance felt very guilty about the death of that guy, and so it was a lot of emotional value when he was like, "It's all thanks to you, Lance. Thank you for killing me." It was like,
Yeah, this is welcome to Xenoblade, where you get those kinds of questions. Like, Xenoblade 3 does not have the strongest cast of villains in Xenoblade.
I'm the girl with the gall.
That's actually one of the critiques people had with it, is that a lot of the Mobius are so like interchangeable compared to the
well, it really depends on how you define a good or bad villain. Personally,
well, no. It's just that Xenoblade 2 has just the best villains in all of existence.
Okay.
Xenoblade 2 just set the bar so high that Xenoblade 3 was like, yeah, we can't do that, so here's a different idea.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it is subjective. That's really it. It's like villains. I think the best ones usually have good emotional value. They know how to tug on your heartstrings.
Yeah, that
So I
makes it
think these
Xenoblade
ones
2.
are-
Boy,
Yeah.
the Xenoblade 2 so Xenoblade 1 has villains who you hate, who you love to hate. Xenoblade 2 has villains who you just want
to
to
love.
not. You just want to give them a hug and assure them everything's gonna be okay, and hope that will change their ways. I
Ah.
really need to go to the bathroom for a moment, so I'm going to step away, and I'm going to leave you with the pause screen here. I'm going to let
Okay.
you ramble
Yeah.
about your thoughts and feelings for a bit. Okay?
Wait. Before you do, could you like maybe like maximize me in pixels in the middle of the screen so
Okay.
we can just yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
you
way.
two discuss. I'm going to be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
My head. Ow.
Dude, I that's so much thinky.
I might like legitimately need to take Advil.
The when the lore dumps so big, it give big brain a bonk. See, this is truly why I have an empty head, because empty head means it could be stuffed full of new things. Sure, I may forget what math is and what 7 years ago mean, but now I understand the entirety plot line of whatever I am learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brain is too full of art. So it's hard for me to absorb.
Okay, I have stuff for art. I have pony stuff, and right now I also have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff and a nice corner for Xenoblade stuff. I've been kind of like I try pacing it through so I can keep the notes versions of what I can remember, because sometimes if I get too much into detail with this, I'll be here all day, and at the end it'll make me feel like I'm a shriveled up little grape because there's so much and it's so good, but
Ah,
yeah, very
but
good though,
but
very good soup, such good soup, very much. Too much soup. I'm lost in the soup. I am a piece of bread lost in the soup. Help.
lost in the soup.
Yeah, the good soup.
Good soup.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to figure out my new lore.
I was actually just about to ask, like, are you do you want to talk about it live, or do you
Yeah, I'm up for it.
okay, I'm just double checking, cuz like aren't you currently trying to rebrand yourself as like a deer girl?
Y- Yeah, basically. But well, I was anyway. But I'm starting to get like different ideas.
Ooh. Okay, if you ever do want to collab on different lore ideas, and if you want to be silly and I'm definitely not doing the pointy finger thing. If you want to make lore that connects to my lore, you could always ask me.
That would be cool.
Now, well, how much of Ray lore do you know? There's a lot.
Uh, have you checked my announcements channel recently?
I have not that much.
Because you'll see a bit of
Oh,
what I'm going towards.
okay, okay. I am learning. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I apologize. Uh, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you on this. When it comes
yeah,
to hanging out in servers, 9 times out of 10, I usually go to like 3 or maybe 4 because
yeah.
that's where all my friends are. It it's not
It's
that I
hard to
don't
divide yourself.
yes, especially between like VTuber, discords and stuff like that, where it's like, this is the same for birds, mats, even like other collaborators I've done, like Iris and a bunch of different other creators and stuff like that. Every
Yeah.
like I'm in the one that I'm the most like in is probably actually going to just be the digital server, because I go in there and I'm like, here's my hyperfixation that I'm having right now, and bam, this and that. And they're all private channels because of course they are. But like I usually just go there to kind of blog things to my friends because you guys are my friends. It's all great and stuff. they look at the funny memes, and then I look at mine because I have to be a parent and make sure all my lovely friendos are doing okay and not starving and stabbing each other because I haven't fed them stream yet.
Uh, yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. Would you want to like talk about lore stuff like tomorrow at some point, or even tonight?
Hold on, hold on, because tomorrow's Sunday. I have Dungeons and Dragons on Sunday with Bird as well. Uh, but we could talk later tonight. I definitely do have like some sort of free time.
What
I've been
time would be
actively
later tonight?
what? I don't know. I mean, we could always hang out after the stream with Bird to talk about stuff, and then
Yeah,
we can talk about stuff, and I can send you
because
the Word document that I have that's like, because I you see the channels in digital, right?
yeah, I check in sometimes.
Yeah. There there's the one channel that I have where I occasionally just like slap down something and I'm like, "Ah, yes, this is a thing I think about. This is another thing I think about." There's like a whole Word doc that I have that I am trying to summarize that entire channel into, and it's just so goddamn diddly darn hard.
I gotta I gotta regain my confidence to like do that too again.
I
I used to dump my stuff a
no,
lot.
I can dump stuff if I know that not a lot of people can see it because how do I say this without sounding like a madman? I like being like a madman to my friends. I like it when they come to my little corner and they see that I have a wall of little post-it notes and red string on a giant billboard and go, "Hi, how you doing? I'm doing okay. You want a cup of coffee?" Or, just rambling.
Nobody replied to the last post in my room, sadly.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I I still listen to it. It's a damn good song. Yeah.
Yeah. Though now that I think about it, I think I should put some more stuff in my room.
Yes. Do it. Do it and be cool.
Maybe I'll even put like thoughts about lore and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I think like the last thing I posted in there today was the fact that I saw a figurine that looks vaguely ray shaped, and I'm like, I am going to take that and make it into my image. And like something turtle related. Excuse me while I do something here. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
One of my idea one of my ideas is basically that the headphones I wear just make little projections above my head, like based on thoughts and emotion.
Yeah. That actually is a pretty that was like actually like an old concept I was having when I was trying to figure my model out too. Until like I kept realizing I drew a lot of characters with horns and I was like, ooh, horn.
Also, I had one idea that I kind of want to go back to. I'm thinking maybe I'll be the mascot of a abandoned art program,
Oh.
like art program that hasn't been like updated for years,
Yeah.
and like the developers just left.
Wait, wait, wait. Oh, ha, he.
Like
Okay.
you know how do you know what tux paint is?
No, I don't actually. Also, I apologize for the weird shuffling noises. I think my roommate's getting food. Just pretend it's a
Uh,
raccoon or
so,
something.
so what was the excited sounds you were making for?
God, the longer the the goofiness happens, the more I realize I do sound like a crazy person. Okay. Uh well, you're talking about art programs, right? Right,
Yeah.
right, right. We're in art programs, it's some of them you download and you can use offline, but some of them could be on the internet. Uh, he he. And you said the program is long forgotten, right? Right?
Yeah, it was just an idea though.
I know what I'm saying is that if you do have the idea and you do want to try using it, there is a way that you could connect that to my lore, and I could connect your lore to my lore, and the lore can be loring.
The lore could be alluring. Yes. I
Ooh,
sent the second picture.
ooh.
I don't know. I was thinking about it doing that, like what I'm thinking.
No, that is awesome.
And I'm thinking like, with this whole thing of like it projecting stuff above my head, it could like include my other ideas. Like it could like project the bells or the antlers.
Yeah. Oh, I think Bird is. I can see Bird's face moving in the background. It looks like he's in the background of a conversation, and we're just like talking in the forefront. Like, yeah. So anyway, I was.
I
Bird's like, hey,
I
hey,
think
wait up.
I think it'll project bells like when I feel in a rush or something,
Yeah,
and then the antlers when I feel nice and calm,
yeah,
and then whatever else for other things.
yeah. That's not.
Anyway,
Yeah,
hi Bird.
hey,
Yeah,
Bird.
I'm back.
We're talking
My
about lore stuff.
my stomach decided to attack me, but I had my headphones on, so I heard all your conversation. None of it was secret.
Bird was paying attention the entire time. I was going, huh, he.
Yeah, art
Hmm.
program lore and
The lore is luring.
Lore
Even
is
more
luring.
lore is luring.
horns.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think horns are cool. I just think
Just
they're
past that gate,
They
we'll
are.
find the Colony 11 garrison. Beyond that is a residential zone. From there, there's a road to the castle's main gate.
yeah.
Gate
They
penetration would not
so
be easy. Expect huge
they
battle.
yeah, they had a
Yeah,
plan of way of
so we'll take a
entry
detour through
from
the
the
hovering reefs to the
yeah.
right and swing around behind the castle.
Yeah.
That's where we'll find the ether mine
Yeah.
and freight entrance I mentioned.
Yeah. Because they
Understood.
did mention it before.
We
I
shouldn't be
would be
hanging
really
around here for
weirded out
long.
if I suddenly knew that
Let's make for
information.
those reefs, as you called them.
Good. This way. Follow me.
Oh yeah, and there's still that darkness kind of luring in.
Yeah, the black fog. But we're using that to our advantage
Been
because they
spotted.
can't find us
I'm
in
the
it.
one you want.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now, so if we were just focused on doing main story stuff, we could go through, follow the reefs, and then we go around and sneak in, and then we do castle infiltration stuff. Or
Bird is thinking.
the colony over there.
Are we gonna liberate the colony?
Are we gonna go raid the castle?
I will probably not be able to get to it today unless we're okay, unless we run for like for a while longer.
Oh, is that near the area where like there's like a 2-hour cutscene that warns you about a 2-hour cutscene?
No, it's just that we have to get all the way around. I mean, it probably would take like half an hour to get to. It's just that, like, you know, there's inevitably gonna be boss battles and stuff where it's gonna get dramatic.
Are you telling me there's a whole movie in this fucking game? A 2-hour cutscene?
I mean, later on there is a 3-hour cutscene.
Oh.
It has breaks. It gives you moments to pause and let you save the game. But it is genuinely like 3 hours of cutscenes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Here, if we take a quick little detour over here.
Something's made a fine mess of them.
This is
It
why I
appears the
usually
fighting wasn't
play
all that
short
long
and
ago.
sweet games,
There might still be enemies nearby.
like Superliminal.
So sometimes the
Pixels-
lore-heavy games are fun.
Pixels, let me ask you this question: How much have you? How much do you? How much do you pay for a game you play like once or twice?
Like $15.
Okay, so for me, this was a $60 game that I have played for multiple hundreds of hours. My 100% save file has 300 hours in it.
Oh jeez.
So tell me, which game was the better for your bargain? Was the better bargain for dollar? This is
I don't know.
I
I'm a lazy person.
I like the games that I can sink hundreds of hours into. Like I like Pokemon. I have multiple Pokemon games with hundreds of hours in them because I do silly stuff like shiny hunting.
I've only beaten a total of one Pokemon game, and that was X.
Yeah, Pokemon X was okay. It wasn't one of the better ones. Wasn't as bad as some, but yeah.
I think I can count the games I've completed all the way through on one hand.
I can too, and that's one.
For me, it's Mario Odyssey, Forza Horizon 2, Pokemon X, and I think that's literally it.
Do you want me to count off some of mine?
Oh god.
Alright, hang on. Wait, are we only counting games on stream or not?
Ooh. Because okay, if that's the case, if we're counting off, yeah, that's a good question. Because actually, no, on stream, I have never done one because technically, the one game that I did finish that I remembered streaming, I did play offline to finish the other ending, and then they was like, oh, you completed the game 100%.
Get one
I
ending.
forgot Portals 1 and 2. Ah, dang it.
One ending in a game. So multiple endings, you only have to get one.
I mean, I guess that would only mean like maybe 2 games then.
And then
But like,
Superliminal would be my last one.
Okay,
So it's actually 2 hands, but whatever.
So for me, I've played and completed Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 all on stream. I've played the original Legend of Zelda, the classic top-down one, and beat that on stream.
Fun.
Let's see. What else have I played? I'm trying to. I think I've played some Metroid Dread. I don't think I played it all on. Oh right. I played Metroid Fusion, I think, on stream. Metroid Prime.
I want to try Metroid Prime sometime.
It wasn't bad. I definitely. My favorite Metroid game is definitely Dread, though. Let's see.
Its aesthetic does look pretty cool.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Breath
of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Or not Breath of the Wild, Xenoblade Tears of the Kingdom. No. I played Pokemon Pokemon Violet, I think. I played the main story on stream at least.
Lars Totka.
I played Dark Souls 3.
Oh.
I still need to finish Dark Souls 1, but every time when
Elden
I think about
Ring.
it, I get overwhelmed because I forgot all the moves.
But also, like, if we go just games in general, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword, Legends Arceus, Violet, Legend of Zelda 1, 2, Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Minish Cap, Phantom Hourglass, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Then
You're
I
a
played
completionist, aren't you?
Skyrim, Okami, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Hyrule Warriors, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3. I'm at the final boss in Dark Souls 2.
I was
I've
just about to ask, have you played Dark Souls 2? I know it's
yeah,
like the one that not a lot of people really like.
yeah,
because
I just don't want to have to fight the boss a boss that has an instant death mechanic.
yeah. Well,
Um,
most people don't want to play it for other reasons, but like,
the final boss inflicts a death condition that is just annoying. And I just haven't gotten around to beating it. Then let's see. Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Fates, Fire Emblem Echoes, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Look at my amiibo count. Oh, Metroid 1, Metroid 2, Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Samus Returns.
Admittedly, I don't really consume much content.
See, for me, it's not necessarily that I do not like to complete games. It's not that. It's the fact that I am very much someone that is very story driven or just entertainment driven when it comes to game. If the story is very good and I am engaged with it enough to finish it, I will usually try to seek it through all the way, or to at least have the good ending if there's like a multiple branch of it.
I've beaten both
But,
Portal games twice.
yeah, I will admit that, like, I have discovered I really like card games a little too much. Flashbacks to the Uno games that I have obliterated my friends with.
Oh boy.
Dude,
I've been on the receiving end.
don't
I think.
don't even get me started on the madness that Baltero and Dungeons and Degenerates are. I have been obsessed with Dungeons and Degenerates a little too much. I actually had to like take a break from it because I was like, this is slowly looking like I'm in a gambling addiction because I keep busting and then keep trying to continue, but then I bust immediately to the tutorial battle.
Oh right, I forgot. I also played Hollow Knight on stream. Beat that. Danganronpa 1. I did not enjoy it enough to keep going with the rest of the series.
I'll admit, Danganronpa is one of those things where if you don't like the characters and the story very well, it's just gonna
it's too much like nonsense for me. Like if it was more grounded or if it committed to the nonsense more, but the fact that it tries to be serious and with all of its nonsense, it just makes it hard to follow. Like none of the motivations make sense. None of the characters feel desperate enough to commit murder for such little material gain.
I will say that for me, watching the Game Grumps gameplay about Danganronpa 1 and 2 is the reason why I like it. Not because like the gameplay or anything, but I love the story because it's so goofy to look at these really fun and exaggerated characters just go through a murder mystery. It is
like,
I love those.
Put like the cast of Xenoblade in there. Instead of trying they'll have like a whole big heart-to-heart about all of their insecurities and stuff, and then at the end they'll find some way to overpower everything and win with sheer goodness and virtue.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how we're gonna fight this robot.
Yeah. Oh. I guess we won't. Damn, okay.
The absurdity of battle never ceases to amuse me.
It's them.
What's her
Who's
deal?
them?
No? That's not them. I've never met them. I thought it was that one troop of people that was like very smart that we haven't faced a lot yet.
She's coming this way.
I don't play much games because my
Lives are
parents
so
would make me
easily
feel bad
lost.
for sinking in
And
hours
in
into
service
them
to
as
all
a kid.
manner of nonsense.
My
Truly,
partner has been trying
this is
very
why.
desperately for me to do that.
We'll never
Like the
be able
exact
to stop
opposite of
fighting.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being raised as an artist does this to me.
Okay, anyway.
Wouldn't you
Continue.
Can we...
So then, did you help us out just now?
Oh, we're not out of the woods just yet. Seems we have some new guests coming.
Huh?
I like how she has hairpins. God, I miss Ethel and her hairpins.
Only one thing for it.
I need to
Yeah.
train myself to finish
Get ready.
the pages.
Oh, aren't you all just adorable?
This ain't the time for jokes.
I guess you're right. It's way too early to start laughing. Because the fun's only just getting started.
That I do.
Ba-ba-ba-bum!
I want you to imagine an imaginary like thumbtack moved like an inch in my crazy bulletin board.
Such the Senna hero moment. Because Senna's got fun stuff I want to play with.
Yeah.
Senna's got guns right now. Look at her.
Senna's got guns?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that I wasn't paying attention. It's just that there's a lot going on, and my brain was just so used to Senna having a hammer and not guns. Who gave Senna guns?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Specifically because Uni wasn't using them.
Oh yeah, because of the go on shuffling and make sure everything's all nice and balanced and everything like that. And also we can continue to kick after the in this case the Pettis
Guns.
I'm on healing. Time to get cracking. I'm the one you want.
Wow, thanks. Oh, control them. Here.
So Ashira here is a defender.
Amazing.
One of the last two in the game.
Yeah, let's do this.
Be the next hero we're gonna go against. The next hero we're going to acquire.
Yeah, that was the ba-ba-ba-ba, that was the quest accept.
Just now.
Oh yeah.
Those were Kavesi soldiers.
Ah,
Voice
well
acting in the
spotted.
in
They're
the
forces from
dialogue.
Colony 11 up
Yeah.
ahead.
And going by your appearance, I'd say you're also a Kavesi soldier.
Intuition.
Who? Me?
Tell us who you are. What colony are you from?
Well then, if you absolutely must know, I'm the commander of Colony 11, whose soldiers just attacked us.
Wow, cool.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
what?
Senna, why were you so quick to?
Their commander.
Hang on. Back it up. If you're the commander of Colony 11, then you're... Ashira, the Undying Blade.
Undying? What in the Queen's name? She meant to be some kind of celebrity.
There ain't a defender worth their salt in all of Kevers who hasn't heard of her.
By the way, Pixels, this game has 14 hours of cutscenes, not including any of the dialogue that's like this, where it's like the characters standing around with the text boxes.
Oh, jeez. I don't even want to imagine what it was like for the voice actors.
They must have got paid very handsomely if it
I mean,
was.
a lot of them aren't
I
actually
sure hope they
professional,
were.
weren't actually like
actors.
voice. A lot of them were actually professional voice actors, and it was the first time voice acting for quite a few of them. Like the main character Noah here, his a lot of their like he's a standard like theater and like TV actor. And
part
I
of
think
Doctor
Uni,
Who.
this is her first acting, like one of her first acting roles. Yeah, they got some fresh blood on this. They also got some veterans like they did get Neil Gaiman or Neil Gaiman. What's his name?
Neil Gaiman? Yeah, it's
Neil
Gaiman.
Gaiman, who's Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3. They did get Ronnie the Witch for Mio. No, actually, Elden Ring and this game came out in the same year.
Wait. Did you
Neil
say
Gaiman?
Astarion's played by Neil Gaiman?
Like-
I don't think Neil.
Like the guy who wrote Coraline?
Yeah, because Neil
No,
Gaiman's a writer, not an actor.
Neil Newborn. That's right.
Uh,
Right.
the Neil
It's Neil. I don't know. I don't know names. Okay. Names
okay.
names don't blur together unless they're said like 70 times over the course of a video game for me.
Together, we will share this brain cell. We will remember.
Yeah. My brain is all occupied with like existential like philosophy and religious symbols and culture, and I've got this little tiny circle that is names.
And then you see this big circle over here. That's the Xenoblade lore section.
See the think about the Xenoblade lore is the Xenoblade lore actually exists like alongside my like Greek mythology lore and my and like my all my different like records of like different cultures and their beliefs and systems of practice. So it's just there now, and I can't help it. And now it's just like if I think about like cool heroes of sword, Noah and Shulk show up alongside characters like King Arthur.
Yeah, kind of just lives in your head rent free, the way that Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles does, and then the Night Watcher and Hellboy and all those fun things. Yeah,
But like they also got Pixels. Are you familiar with Melania Blade of Mikola?
Yes.
Yeah, they got her to voice the character too, but we haven't met them yet.
Oh, fun.
The fun is the learn.
I used Melania as a reference for a character once.
Yeah, there's also one of the characters is that one of the player characters from Xenoblade 1 actually went on to be a companion on Doctor Who.
That's the Doctor Who connection I remembered.
Yeah. They played Clara Oswald for for I don't remember which doctor it was, but I know Capaldi was the one that she was with when she left the show. Yeah. Like she's got one video game credit, which is Xenoblade, and then the rest is all like high quality stuff ever since she got on Doctor Who. She got to play the Queen of England in one show. It's actually really funny because apparently Noah's voice actor played a character that tried to assassinate Jenna Coleman's character, who was Melia in Xenoblade 1.
She's the commander of a silver rank colony, in the running for the strongest person in Keves.
Oh yeah, Lance
Getting
is
back on
fanboying.
You're telling us you were attacked by your
I
own colony.
I think Lance is.
I
a good
suppose I am
character.
telling you that.
But why? What for?
Well, I guess I have given them a couple of reasons. These things happen, you know. Anyway, I'm going to remove Colony 11 from the equation. You guys want to come with?
Huh?
What?
Come with? Why?
Why
Sorry?
What?
Now it's open season. This is all kinds of stupid.
But you're talking about your own colony. Your mates. You'll just go off and fight them.
Sure. One rarely gets to enjoy a battle such as this. Also, I have my own reasons for killing them. Besides,
Ooh.
sitting back and letting them keep taking swings at me is not my style. It's
I am
just
so
no fun that way.
I don't think
Because
you're
her
meant to say that
motivation
part
sounds
out
very
loud.
Mobius themed right now.
Well, but why are you inviting us to join you?
Huh?
That's a good question.
So you're telling me you're not the great and terrible Ouroboros?
Huh? You knew?
Come now.
I mean,
I've
look
heard this
at him.
personally from the Queen. Every commander alive knows about you lot. As I hear it, you're some
Uh-oh.
kind of rebels going around wrecking colonies' flame clocks.
That's outrageous. Well, it's also true, mostly. But we don't do it just for the fun of it.
It sounds like you're not everyone's favorite person right now either. What's your goal?
Surely it's self-evident, no? On the battlefield, you have one of two options. Fight
Kill or
and
be
live,
killed?
or fight and die.
Oh.
When considering the pure act of trading life back and forth, there's no
Unity is so
separation into
annoyed.
enemies and allies.
Well, of
Not for
course.
the killers, nor for the ones being killed. That's something you soldiers should get. More so now you've rebelled and made sure everyone wants your heads.
Like I keep saying, nobody here did that on purpose.
I'm sure. Everyone has their own way of thinking. I'm not trying to say otherwise. In any case, there's a place for you on my battlefield, if you feel like joining. I'm sure Colony 11 will give you a warm welcome. Though maybe not the one you'd wish for.
It's
What is
so
her
weird how they
problem?
were so accepting, but
What in the
also
Queen's Snow White wings does she want from us?
I
she
don't know.
shield is the weirder
She
thing.
certainly seems to be
How
after
is
something.
she's not a shield? She's very clearly offensive. She's destroying her own.
Always nice to have more friends.
Why does she want to destroy her own colony?
Okay, colony
This is-
info
I mean,
updated.
well, let's go find out.
Yeah, please. What the fuck did they do?
Don't tell me. Have you actually decided to accept my invitation?
Well, you know, we do owe you for helping us before.
I've never heard of anyone entering the Wolf's Den just because they owe someone.
But how are you even planning on fighting a whole colony alone? Charging at them head on?
Ah, you must be the tactician. Got it in one point, Dexter.
You're insane.
Oh, come now. We live in a world of strife, of constant, unending war. And you question my sanity?
I mean, she's not wrong there.
True, but also
Also, I am obligated by Xenoblade Code of Ethics to quote a character from Xenoblade 1 when he uses his signature move. We live in a world of strife. Born in a world of strife. Against the odds, we choose to fight. Blossom dance.
I see. I am very confused by this
Know
statement.
what?
But also
Just
it is
sounds like
completely-
suicide to me. Maybe you really have lost it.
It's
It's
so
fine.
it's his talent art, and when he does it, it's a combo of slashes, and each one is associated with a line, and you have to get the timing right so you can keep going with for the next hit.
Ah, okay, okay.
He's very much like he's like the mentor figure of the group because he's like a fair bit older than everyone else, and is like a war hero and all.
Yeah.
Uni, that's too far. Even for you.
Okay, but you did hear her, right?
My colony, Colony 11, guards the castle, and it's rightly hailed as being impregnable. Not a single Agnian soldier has ever broken through, not even once. I fought long and hard to defend this colony. And now I'm going to bring it down. Just one woman. Can you think of anything more satisfying than that? I know I can't.
You know what else you're not thinking of? The moment they open fire and turn you to mincemeat. How's that for a punchline?
If that happens, I'll do my soldierly duty and turn into a lovely corpse.
Oi!
I'm touched by your concern, but they won't be killing me that easily. All of you, I'm sure you've overcome your own share of hairy situations. We can do this.
What would you know? You don't know a thing about us.
Don't be such a worrywart, Uni. We can do anything if you've got our backs.
You're awfully enthusiastic about this, Lance.
He's
You reckon?
fangirling. Of course he is.
Now I think about it, you've known about Ashira since the start. Do you maybe...
Shut up! She's the best defender in Keves. I'm just some nobody. If somebody told you get to fight alongside a legend, wouldn't you jump at the chance?
Oh, he's definitely fangirling.
What an awfully nice thing to say. I'll be looking for some great things from you. Lance, was it?
She can't even remember his name.
Oh, give me a break.
Well then, my dear Ouroboros fellows, what say we sally forth? The battle awaits us, one that's sure to prove a most thrilling distraction.
Yura has joined the party. Lance is impressed. Uni has had enough of this.
Yes.
It's always good to have a few good battle buddies.
I like how it's Ashura, right?
Here.
Or is it Ashura?
Leave the enemies to me.
Ashura. She's got like a whole spiky thing going on. Part of me wants to think this is
Nothing's
going to
getting
be
past
something
me.
for Lands at this point, for like the initial for some characters a certain hero aligns with them for reasons, whereas others are connected for other reasons. You know, trying to figure
So if we
out.
look at Ashira's class here, it is Lone Exile.
Because like Uni's have quite a few, but Lands doesn't have a lot, so maybe this is a Lands one?
Let's see. But Ashira is actually Ashira here has. Oh, by the way, do you remember what the name of the last line of that that weird thing with the Born World of Strife was?
Blossom? Ah! Blossom Dance!
Yeah. So, also, Demon Slayer was another one of that character's arts from 1. So this character is, like, a kind of reference back to that character, alongside the, So, yeah, they're kind of like a little, like, nod back to the Xenoblade 1 character.
Okay, okay.
But she is insane.
Eye of the storm!
She is one of the best heroes in the game.
It's always good to have a few good battle buddies.
Oh, there they go. They're immediately attacking. Okay, cool. How are you feeling after learning all the Xenoblade stuff so far?
My brain is kind of checked out now, to be honest.
So, if you didn't catch it, one of her battle lines is, "I don't fear death, so bring it."
I know I shouldn't be making this connection, but like my brain keeps looking at her and then seeing Undyne from Undertale and connecting the two over and over again. Like even their recklessness makes sense. Pixel, you're seeing it too now, right? They almost have the same hairstyle. Except like one of them is a fish.
So this last guy here is the commander of the team that we're fighting here. And again, as you might expect, he's an actual character that we're gonna get to talk to later, because why wouldn't they do that?
Yeah, of course. turns out it's like a tiny dispute. Like I put my butter on the upper side of toast,
wonder
and
your little gang
you
is
put it on the
causing
bottom.
waves.
You're insane.
You were
I'm gonna get rid of
completely
you.
ruthless with my lot.
Do you have to talk about us like that? Just so you know, we actually were trying to go easy on them.
Oh, no need to hold back. You can wipe the floor with them. That's me giving you the green light as their commander.
I heard of
I'm
some
giving you the
terrible
green light
commanders
to
before,
murder
but this
my
one
guy.
takes the biscuit hands down.
You know, there's rumors that some soldiers in Colony 11 are crazy tough.
Is that right?
Yep. The way I heard it, they have snipers who can shoot you from behind a mountain. Or specialists who can read your mind.
Bollocks. Those aren't even good rumors.
Ooh, now this sounds interesting. Is there anything they said about me?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, they might have mentioned some things.
Go on, try me. Even though I can probably guess.
They call you Ashira, the Undying Blade. A heroic commander famed throughout Kevers. Another name they use is...
Oh.
that suicidal maniac.
Okay, I see.
Wow,
Aw.
that kind of sucks.
Oh, definitely. I was prepared for anything. But this... It's just so bland. So boring. I was hoping for something with more zest, more bite.
That's what you're hung up on.
If you're finished
She's upset
chatting, I'd
because
like
the
us to get
names-
moving. And don't forget, we're smack dab in the middle of enemy territory.
Oops, you're right. Not much time until reinforcements come. I'm feeling a little miserable, but I can take it all out of my men. No problem.
Yep, it's official. We found the worst commander.
Ooh. Heads up. Second wave.
Control them. I figured out.
I'm done.
Control them.
Luckily, we're at level for these guys.
I don't fear death, so bring it.
Time to get crushed.
Control them.
Yeah, this is quite an interesting approach for the hero quest, don't you think? Compared to like the other ones we've met, like even Teach was more like grounded and sane than this. Right?
Oh, sorry, apologies. Messaging you for a small second. I apologize. One more time.
Ashira is weird and like compared to other commanders we've met so far.
Yeah, the fact that she's suicidal is kind of her. Most of the ones that we have met value their life and also respect their other teammates and aren't trying to do the like she's accepting, which is a little weird because most of them are usually apprehensive when it comes down to it. Then here's the aspect of her teammate relation that none would ever do because it's weird, but I don't know how to feel about how we're going to go through with it, but at the same time, if we can understand a little bit more, get some proper clarity, maybe we can figure out what our characterization is for, or what the reasoning, what emotions are driving it, so to speak. Because she is just risking it. And she's fitting some of the rumor names pretty quick.
I regret nothing.
I'll take point.
You know what I want to do?
That's
I'm gonna
me eat a lot of cheese and then need to go to the bathroom. I regret nothing.
I'm gonna switch
We'll forge our own way.
Noah's thing to Infinity Blade just because it's fun.
This bloodlust.
Oh.
Why? What?
Here comes trouble.
What was with the bloodlust? I haven't heard that phrase since I watched Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. I gotta stop it with the vampire stuff. It's starting to become a bit of a problem. Kidding.
Yeah, I mean, you got vampires in D&D, you got vampires in
Yeah, Bird, you want to know something recent that's actually been happening with me lately? So you know that pony infection AU that I'm writing, right? Or trying to plot out? I accidentally was like, I want to make a character that's like an alicorn, but not an alicorn. And I jokingly made the character with bat wings. I'm just gonna let you connect the dots here on how I'm trying to figure out how that character works. Vampirism is a very fun.
Oh yeah,
and
Ashira's
interesting
also the
writing.
first character who has a standard launch as an arc that we've gotten, because the only launch we've had prior to now is was as Senna's base class's talent arc. Also, look at that damage.
I'm starting to think that maybe her defense is like that weird phrase of like, the best defense is offense.
She's at like normally a hero is only like half of the class that they're using.
So the shield might be like the, you know.
Ashira is closer to a full character than most of the others. There is one that is just like, there are two later on that are just absolutely absurd.
I can help you. No way we can lose.
Pixels, are you still going over there? Or is the dithering getting so much that you're just gonna turn black?
Protect my friends.
No, it's okay.
Now
We made it to the colony.
Colony 11 is only a stone's throw away. The final battle is nigh, ladies and gents.
I think I might head out.
Before that,
Bye,
there's one
Pixel.
thing I want to confirm.
I'll talk to
Who
you
is
some other
leading the
time,
enemy?
okay? Take care.
A type of person you should know
Okay.
very well by this point.
Bye.
Care to make a guess?
Bye-bye. Who do you think's leading, Gum?
My brain wants to say Lance, but I also feel that she's gonna be insane and go uni for it of all things.
No. Who's leading the enemy forces?
Oh, who's leading the up? Probably her. She's going face first. She's being reckless. She wants to do this. I think she's definitely
I knew it.
Obius.
Obius.
That idiot has delusions of being a
Oh.
tactician. She's the very definition of a narcissist. I'm sure right now she's drunk on the feeling of controlling the soldiers like puppets.
I
So
hate
those
how that's
soldiers-
spot on.
She's just flinging them at us against their will, trying to beat us down.
Ugh, what a snuffing creep. Makes me want to hurl.
I wouldn't pay that too much attention. My guys are enjoying themselves regardless.
Oh, really? And how exactly do you figure?
Can't you tell from how much of a fight they've been putting up so far? They're seriously coming for blood. Well, mostly mine, of course.
So, what? The Consul doesn't even need to force Colony 11 to attack us?
Seems like a stretch, even considering our current company.
I couldn't say for certain. They're the same as I am, after all.
The more you say, the less I understand. Are you just gonna keep skirting around it?
Whoa, now, no need to sweat the finer details. All you need to do now is enjoy the fight for what it is. The next battle will be even tougher, which is to say, that much more fun.
Someone's fight hungry.
At least we're getting lots of Kvetsi dog tags for
Eyes up front.
crafting.
The enemy's right ahead.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about your own colony.
I do want to say this, Bird. I think after this mission or what's going on with this, I think I might be heading out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mainly just because I think that with my roommate asking for food, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, the traders have arrived.
There's the
Or perhaps
console.
I should call you beasts, driven by my hounds.
So you're the consul for Colony 11.
That's my letter.
No, Ray, how could you?
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I don't understand any of this either.
We've already fought Consul B though. He was the one who was leading, who was in charge of Xeon.
Bird, how could? I'm just kidding. Oh,
Comments. It's like his only memorable line because he only has like 3 lines of dialogue.
Right. Consuls do kind of just come and go, but it's okay.
Have a care for how you address me.
Ooh.
Like, actually, I think was R one of the ones who was. I think R was in one of the story cutscenes earlier. I think R was one of the ones who was like, betting over like the glass of wine.
Yeah, I remember. Vaguely.
With a single order, I could have you creatures crushed this instant.
She is very hoity-toity.
It appears you understand. Now stay right there. I will dispose of you later.
What?
And then she leaves.
First,
Bye.
I'll deal with you, former Commander Ashira. Step forward.
She gonna do it.
Hey!
What?
Rude! With all due respect, Madam Consul, you called us traitors just now. If I, never mind them, am to be accused of the crime of treason, I'm afraid the great consul will have to enlighten us as to the reason. Beasts that we are.
You are as impudent as ever. But I will explain to you this one time. You engage in battle without orders. Use deviant tactics in battle. You openly violate military regulations.
Normally hearing that would make sense, but
Multiple, unforgivable slights towards a consul.
I mean, they did use like sleep gas earlier.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, but there's the big crime: being rude towards someone in command.
Yeah, by being rude.
Yeah, you have committed the greatest crime possible, insulting me.
You call me a big stinky doo-doo head.
I'm allowed to insult you, but you're not allowed to insult me because that's not fair.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm not the
bother
stinky
trying to
doo-doo head.
deny it.
You're the
All
big
of the
stinky
soldiers
doo-doo
here
head.
have witnessed this.
And as a result, we have brought many victories for Kevers. Aren't glory and military success what the consul desires?
Oh,
And
she's
when
realizing
did
the
I
problem.
hand out such orders? Never forget that all of you are
Selfishness that this is it. And that's why she was also saying it in narcissistic
pawn
too.
acts as it is placed on the board. A pawn that acts on its own has no more worth than the mud under my boot.
She hates that the pawn is
Talking to
trying
her
to
own
act
soldiers
like
like
a
that.
consul.
However, well, throwing away a silver colony, no matter how rotten, is hardly the action of a wise woman. At present, bringing Colony 11 under my direct control is the more pressing matter.
So, you have no further use for me?
I should think a suicidal maniac like you would cherish being destroyed by her countrymen.
You.
Yeah.
Shut your rotten mouth.
Yeah.
I see. And it seems you have been laboring under several misconceptions, Madam Consul.
How foolish. You'll use this chance to spout more drivel.
Until now, Colony 11 would rush off to battle wherever you waved your hand. But you see, we did it because we wished to. If there was a battle we felt was worthy of us, we soldiers would give our lives fighting it. That's all we ever wanted. My soldiers. And myself.
What are you driving at?
Looking at it another way, nothing else matters to us but that. Not even fighting against people who were our allies until only yesterday. And not even obeying someone who isn't worthy of being our master. Is it dawning on you yet?
What? What are you blathering about?
The pawns you thought were faithful to you were truly worth less to you than the mud under your boot. Since the very beginning.
Cease your confounded blathering! This instant!
She's
How
using her own
dare
logic
you?
against her in some
Oh, this is getting on my nerves. If it's all the same to you, I'd really like to drop it now. So, come and kill me, if you can.
Ha!
She's gonna be like,
If death is what you seek, I'll be delighted to grant you it, you worthless scum!
Wow. She turned into a monster. Now I've seen everything.
Getting scared, are you?
Do I look scared?
No, you really don't. Just forget it.
Ashira, don't underestimate her. She's not like anything else you've fought.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression. Well then, Ouroboros. Time for the fight we've all been waiting for.
I didn't have a chance to mention it before, but every single Mobius is has a unique design, with the exception of O and P, because they fuse. Well, no, because they were fusing like that, because their whole thing was they fuse, they transform, fuse, die. They're the only ones that don't have a unique, Mobius forms. All of the...
like, that's not gonna stop him from having the potential of it, but we weren't able to see it, therefore it's not really fully.
No, we saw them, it's just that we just never...
saw them in their
it's just that those designs get reused by other Mobius elsewhere, who actually fight in those forms.
Oh no! Hannah! Plan! Oh no, the suicidal one's nearly dying! That's not good! Ashira, no, don't die! We just met you! Please don't! Oh, dying's bad for your health. Tyon, no!
Tyon's a healer!
Tyon, no! You're supposed to be healing! Oh god, you need near death. We got this. We're gonna do this.
Come on!
Come on, guys! You can do it! You can do it!
Couldn't keep them in check. It isn't
There
over.
we go. Now I turn things around.
Yeah!
Eyes over here.
Yeah!
I'll show you. I'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
How dare you?
Time to send 'em packing.
Split up and whack them.
Now we've got a chance. Oh, I forgot to set up. Oh well, it's fine. She just missed an R. That's now. And days. And when you use Ashira, she guarantees an amazing order.
Ooh. I'm assuming that's probably... I shouldn't say guerrilla tactics because I don't fully know what that term is outside of it being...
Guerrilla
incredibly
tactics is like unconventional warfare where you are like blending into civilian forces, like civilians.
I was just saying that she might utilize that type of tactic. From what the console was saying, it does sound like something she would do.
I mean, it's kind of tricky to try to do that in this world, in this environment, considering
how ruthless everything already is. Yeah.
And also the fact that, like, if you see somebody with, like, metal skin or wings on their head...
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
He's healing and it's annoying. Oh, okay, good. Finally, healing's done.
Yeah.
So, depending on every degree of 50 over 100 you go, from 100, 150, 200 is how many characters you get back. So if you just go over 100, you get one character back for the next round. If you go over 2, you get if you go over 150, you get 2, and 200, you get 3. So, amazing is basically forces a 200.
I apologize for the slight delay in timing. I just got my chicken nuggets.
Yay, food.
I am now going to eat like a little creature. I apologize for the noise. I don't know if the Discord thing has been changing the way things sound, so I don't know if like the crazy noises.
No, I can't hear like hardly any of the sounds coming through.
Did you hear any of that?
I heard that, yes.
Okay.
Like a scraping sound.
Okay. I mean, that's good. This is my roommate trying to very quietly get rid of the bag. It's fine, friend.
I thought it was like something moving along the desk. There we go. And 1,116%.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Once you get a chain attack, the fight's basically over. It's a bit of a shame because you miss out on like the song transition to be like for different phase of the fight.
Still, it is very fun and a hype thing when thing happens. You get to chain it together. Now we kind of feel like you're part of the team too. Like you're the Xeno that blades. I meant that as a joke, but only a little bit. Die, Johnny Xenoblade.
Whoop! Big number!
Oh.
That was over 1 million.
I'm glad you can tell what a
creatures.
million looks like.
You're all pawns. Nothing but pawns.
She's
Joke's
still
on
alive.
you, silly.
Hmm.
It's actually
What's
a game
wrong?
of checkers. We're
Go
all
on.
silly little guys.
Kill me! Isn't that what you want? You animal!
Nope.
What?
What?
Queen's
What?
wings! Have you lost the snuffing plot? She's Mobius. She's the enemy.
Yeah,
she's
but
just a jerk.
ending it like this, how should I put it? Oh, I know. It's a waste.
Oh.
Are you insane? In fact, never
Oh.
mind. Forget I asked.
There you have it, Madam Consul. You can make a strategic retreat. Do whatever. I don't mind. If you're planning revenge, by all means, pay Colony 11 another visit.
You bitch!
Whoa!
If you actually definitely do want to die, I have no qualms in speeding you along.
She's doing it to put her in her place.
You will pay for making me look a fool. You'll pay dearly.
That's what she sounds like when she's upset.
The consul,
So
Mobius.
upset.
She's more dangerous than you know.
But we
Oh,
kicked
I
her
know that.
ass.
That's why I'm expecting
beat her
big
butt.
things from her.
Wow. I don't know what to say. This woman is something else.
Right. A victory needs fireworks. Make it something big. You came all this way.
Is she
Is she
saying
gonna-
what I think she's saying?
She does have a point, I suppose.
You guys are a silver colony. You sure about this?
Didn't you hear my speech? I said nothing else matters. Not to us. So?
Got you.
Oh, she's asking them to break the flame clock.
Yeah.
I can't.
Here we go.
That is the first time someone has asked for it. Well, in that sense, you know what I mean? Like, most of the time it's like, we give you consent to do the thing, or like, you know.
Yeah. This time
This
it
is
was.
the first time someone was like, can you do this for me?
Yeah,
do
go
the
ahead
thing.
and do it. That's what you
There.
came here for.
Go on.
You're all free now. No need to fight. No need to take life from others.
She's like, I'm gonna fight anyway.
I wonder if you can really call that freedom.
Care to explain?
My soldiers and I, we were never fighting for the sake of earning life in the first place.
Are they
Back up.
just doing it for
Surely
glory?
you had to be, right? I mean, that's the usual setup.
True,
She's doing it
Normally
for glory,
you'd
isn't
fight
it?
to keep the clock fed. Only natural. Otherwise you're dead. But for us, we live so we can fight. It's how we've lived our lives.
Living to fight sounds kind of awful.
You must understand, now that you've crossed blades with my troops, they didn't follow the consul's orders because they were frightened for their lives. We were using the situation we're in to our advantage.
Huh? What's the point of that?
I should think it's obvious. We hope that someday we can have a proper fight to the death, with mighty warriors like you. I've taken part in all these battles to make that dream real. That's all.
I see. No, not I see, Senna. Just think about it for a sec. These guys have been killing each other, having their own little murder party. It's crazy.
Yep, if you're going to be blunt about it, then that's exactly what it was.
That doesn't make it any better. All this living to fight crap. How many lives will you need to take before you're satisfied? Or maybe you want to die, is that it?
Yes, I want to die.
Good try. Wait, you ain't serious?
Is it that surprising? A soldier like you should...
Grow
Oh,
the
because
snuff
she...
up. Grow up,
She's
I
seen
said.
her corpse.
So you want to
corpse.
fight? You want to
Sorry,
die?
my brain.
What the snuff is your problem?
You come out with all this highfalutin crap, but really, that consul was right about you. You're nothing but a bloodthirsty beast, aren't you?
Hang on, Uni.
You listen. You ain't gonna involve us in your stupid suicidal quest. Just leave us alone, all right?
Damn,
Uni. That was out of...
Poindexter. Wow. I am pretty exhausted after all this. I think I'll take a load off somewhere. Oh, you can all make yourselves at home. Consider it a thank you for joining the fight.
Ashira,
You know,
shouldn't
I
we...
think
Well then,
in a
I'll be
weird
off.
way, the way she's doing
What you
that,
do
that
is
little
up to
blink
you.
expression, it's kind of reminding me a little bit of Guts. I don't think Guts even does that expression,
Uni,
but
that was not cool.
in the same sense, they
I want you to
do
apologize
kind of have
later.
the same
Please tell me you're not taking
motivations
her
sometimes.
side.
Or at least Guts' original when he was doing stuff.
Ashira's got stuff going on.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Yeah.
Very interesting, though.
Everyone should be free to choose how they want to live their life. Wasn't Ethel the same?
Oi, she's nothing like Ethel, got it?
Well, that's for sure. But you did kind of go overboard there.
Uni, I know how you feel, but could you try?
Fine, you win, whatever. I'll talk to her, will that do?
Sure.
Sake.
How are you feeling about the... By the way, we can finish off the,
Nothing's getting past me.
I think Ashira is very, very strange. But in a good way. Intriguingly strange.
We can finish off the side quest right now. It ends with this final objective.
Really?
Yeah, this is the end.
I will say this. I would be very perplexed if Uni does get this from how apprehensive she is. I don't know how they're going to connect the two if that is from her, but if not, it's probably going to be Bland's, I think.
See?
Hey. I mean... Well, I want to talk about before. I'm sorry. I went too far. What are you laughing at? I'm being serious here.
Ah, no, sorry. It's just, you surprised me. And I don't think you went too far. What you said was the unvarnished truth.
And that stuff about wanting to die?
Even without flame clocks, people die at some point. Be it sooner or later. So, before that happens, I want to leave my mark on this world. Some kind of proof that we were here, in the short time we've been given. For me, that is what I want to achieve by dying.
Sorry, I still don't get it. It seriously just sounds like you want to destroy yourself.
Dying to fight and fighting to die are different, though they might sound the same. If I can make my death mean something, then I can finally prove my life had value. Live fiercely, die spectacularly. That's how I want the battlefield of my life to be. Well, all that said, looking from the outside, all people see is the suicidal maniac. And Colony 11 is the last refuge for people like us. Isn't that funny?
I don't see the joke. You really are insane.
How many times have you said that today?
I suppose. But, you know. At least now I get that you're not enough of an idiot to throw yourself off the top of here. And your life really is yours to do with as you see fit. It's not my place to go off on you just because we don't see eye to eye.
Aww.
Besides, the way you fight, fearless and fierce and all that, honestly, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah? Think so, eh? What? Revving up for another dig? No. How do I put it? No one's ever talked that way to me before. I guess I'm happy, maybe?
You ain't embarrassed, are you? You? This is priceless.
Yeah?
I now
Couldn't
see
you tell
how
I
the
was
connection
joking?
is.
I really seriously hate you.
Aw, that hurts. And here I was taking a liking to you.
Aww.
I mean, from now on, we're all fellow
It's not
rebels.
like I
So,
hate you or anything,
know.
Waka. Yeah, so I don't I think you can guess it's gonna be now.
Yeah, I'm pretty I think my conviction is pretty solid now.
Yeah. So actually there's a fair few people who like the idea of Uni and Ashira being together.
I mean, they do have a very weird chemistry if you were
Yeah.
to kind of look at it in rose-colored glasses, so I do see it.
There's also quite a few people who make the joke about how like for some characters like Lance gets his class his class from Valdi for basically being Valdi's big brother, and both and now this is the second hero for Uni that Uni has gotten for just annoying them, being annoyed by them because of Gray, if you remember him.
Okay.
You and I should be friends, Uni.
Yay, the Wrath of Ashira!
Ashira the Undying Blade joins the
Some
party.
wrath.
Oh, something.
Crazy wrath indeed.
And the class inheritor?
Oh, I have no idea.
It's Uni!
Uni? Ah, how could I have guessed? There was no... It was so hard to decipher.
Are you
Got some
tired?
useful intel out of.
And now that we've got that, we can actually just...
Oh, you can actually... Aw, her little chibi model looks adorable.
Nothing's getting past me.
Aw, that's so adorable.
Yep. And the arts are good. Soaring Tempest. Oh, like all of these are references to that character who had Blossom Dance. Like, I remember how it worked. It was Gale slash then like activated combos for Soaring Tempest and Demon Slayer. Jaws of Death, what it would do was so here Jaws of Death is a buff that boosts damage dealt and aggro drawn, which is perfect for a defender because more damage means more aggro.
Jaws of Death!
Soaring Tempest does the launch. Demon Slayer boosts aggro by 50%, and then we combine that with Zephyr, and it's like gives evasion, which means you don't take damage, and
Yeah.
yeah, there's some good stuff we can get here. Like even if we throw in like
Maximum voltage!
maximum voltage, now when we do a fusion arc between these two, their effects will stack and will apply both buffs at once for more damage for better damage boost, unblockable damage, and more aggro drawn. Yeah, Lone Exile is really good. Also, I think, yeah, boost aggro generated, boost damage when fighting when attacking higher level enemies. Does damage back to enemies when an ally gets hit. And takes reduced damage when at low health. Yeah, it's really good. Ashira is basically like is one of the best heroes because of that.
We can rest a while. Are you tired? We can rest a while.
That'd be welcome. I'm seriously knackered.
I mean, yeah, you guys did kind of go through like a lot of battles today, actually.
Yeah. So next time we're heading out that way.
Oh yeah. The adventure awaits.
Yep. Because we can't actually go in through the front gate right now. You know, the queen's in there somewhere, too.
It's not gonna strike us or anything, right?
It's lightning.
Was that Senna being afraid of lightning? That's so cute.
And now she's doing squats.
Yeah, to get rid of the fear. It can't strike her if she's moving.
No. Lightning can't strike you when you're on a ladder.
Yeah, or stretching. You're fine.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm still very scared of getting struck down by lightning, thanks to my grandparents telling me stories of like, our generation has all. So it's a very weird legend story, okay? But basically, everyone of I'm going to say blank name. Everyone under that name, specifically the males of every generation, got struck by lightning and died. There was only one that lived, and then shortly immediately got ran over by a train. I want you to understand that that blank name survived with me up until I changed it a while ago. So I have always been secretly scared that the lightning is going to try striking me because I was the last of the blank name generation.
I think did your family offend Zeus?
I don't know, but I've almost been struck by lightning at least 3 times. One hurt a bush by the window. A few times my mom just kept claiming that like I almost got struck by lightning.
I had like lightning flash like so brightly that I thought like that it like surrounded me for a moment, but I've never had like a fear of actually being struck by it.
I've experienced that. Okay. The first time it happened, I was in my bed. The thunder was roaring pretty loud, right? And you know, my brothers, because I have brothers and stuff, they're freaking out like, oh, the thunderstorm's really loud and scary. I got out of my bed and I was like, it's not that bad. I need you to understand the moment when that one struck down, I felt the earth drop and I immediately booked it out of there. And that was the day that I, like the bush outside my window, which is where I was sleeping, cinder ashes. There was nothing there. It was instantaneous. God. It was terrifying. But yeah, lightning gets me very anxious. Not because I'm a glitch, but because I have a family curse and I keep thinking it's still out to get me for some unknown reason.
Oh yeah, we can also see, let's also check the ability chart real quick. We can see what the bonus effects are going to be here for building affinity with Colony 11.
Oh yeah, we haven't really spoken to anyone of that outside of Ashira.
Yeah, because we haven't had the chance yet. But I'll talk to and meet everybody for next time. Yeah. Because we do have some side quests that we need to start here that just so that we can unlock like Ashira's follow-up quest where because obviously that plot thread's not done yet. We get to learn more about Ashira. But we're not there yet. We got a little ways to go. We're gonna go out there, and then we're gonna go into the castle, and then hopefully we're going to have a very easy time destroying the giant cannon, and then moving on with the life. And then right there is the sword.
Oh, I like how conveniently placed that is. I hope that doesn't come into effect soon.
No, the sword is where we're going. We've been going towards the sword this whole time, and we're almost there. It's the next map region.
I keep forgetting things to be established. I'm so invested into the characters, I forgot the main objective. I'm enjoying the side quests. I forgot where we were going.
Yeah, we're going to, we're gonna have to go to the sword, and we're gonna have to find this mythical place that was only described to us as city.
Yeah.
In a world where none of the characters know what that means.
Oh, right. Cities are... Yeah.
Which also raises further questions about the ruins that were back in Mactha.
Yeah.
Because there is no societal knowledge on what a city is, but clearly that was a city.
Yeah? Alright. I think I should probably head on out.
Alright. Bye-bye.
This was amazing, Bard.
Yeah.
We had a guest star and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we broke pixels. That's fun.
It's always fun to shake Pixels a little, just a little bit, like ruffling Pixels' hair, kind of.
Oh, also we are about ready to go back to the Forest region and go visit the hero who we couldn't go meet because she was too high level for us.
Oh. We're all
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go around to all of we can either go take her on directly or hunt down her her squads and weaken them before they can and so we don't fight them at full power.
We've got a lot on our plate.
Yeah. Is that like this? This is the smallest map region of the game. It's just the only thing that's left here is the castle.
Nice and straightforward.
And just gonna say it. The castle is if we go over to the story here. We are halfway through chapter 4. As far as objective points are concerned. Right over there, and then it's in the castle. So I think it's pretty safe to say that we're going to finish the chapter at probably leaving the castle. Which means chapter 5 will start soon.
Yeah.
Probably in chapter 5 we'll reach the sword.
Yeah. All the things are going to thing.
Oh, Ashira is cosplaying Darth Maul.
Ah.
Right, what have we got around here?
Nah, she's just in her canoe. She's doing that thing called canoodling or something or some other. I don't know. I never went on a boat.
Okay. Bye-bye. For real now. Good
Bye
night.
Bird. I'll see you tomorrow for D&D. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Ah.